Hello and welcome to episode number 11 of our Agents of Edgewatch Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play campaign. After our brief hiatus, we are back and happy to pick up where last we left off. You guys had found notes and interesting rumors that a new guild known as the Copper Hand was planning some sort of bank robbery during the upcoming Radiant Parade.
I'm gonna fuck them up.
Having gotten a couple possible clues to what might be going on and some of the banks that might be getting hit, you were chasing down some leads that Olo had given you related to 3 separate banks in the Coins District, as well as some other possible leads. A tannery that reported a recent fire in the Puddles District, a local thug in the Puddles region who might know something about what's going on, young hobgoblin, and then there at the bottom of the pile there's a requisition for some aid from the Mudruckers, another guard agency within the area in the Puddles District, and they said they might have some business about some information about things that might be going on in the region. Should you check it out. With the information you had, you've already gone first to Orvington's Money Changers, where you had seen Uthan Orvington, who is being currently harassed and attacked by wasps. Saving him from this wasp attack, he told you that local vandalism and attempts have been occurring against him, trying to get after everything, breaking his windows, burning piles of poop on the steps, and he's really desperate, trying to figure out. The token guard came, they were unwilling to investigate the goings on and what was happening, So he really wanted you to like take a look, maybe figure out who was vandalizing his property and what was going on. Siddig was very insistent that he allow you all into the vault. He was very hesitant about allowing you guys into the vault and unlocking everything for you. You guys got very upset. He did offer to give you guys a small reward for looking into the case for him, since the token guard had blown him off and you told him to pound sand. You weren't going to accept his money, and you stormed off frustrated and angry that he dared to try to give you money. And you went to Stonesworn Savings and Loans, where you met a young dwarfen lady who was currently turning customers away. She had been apparently attacked recently. She told you there were 2 massive ether spiders that had somehow gotten into her vault.
No problem.
Happily allowing you to enter into the vault. You guys discovered that the spiders appeared to be non-hostile. They weren't attacking. They weren't doing anything crazy. So you guys kind of stood aside and let them go out, and they disappeared and faded. And then this 4-armed insectoid creature phased in and attacked the party. Devastating blows back and forth. Zaya disarming some of his scimitars,
and kicking the
through him. As he brought Siddig down, paralyzing poison. He punched Siddig hard with something. Nobody really knows what, as you hacked and slashed and ripped this insectoid creature to pieces. And then slowly limped your way back up and explained to Raka what had happened. And she gifted you with a lifting belt for Zaya and a shark tooth talisman for Han. And as you guys bandaged up your wounds from this bank, you guys, there was one third bank on your list that you had yet to check out, as you guys had hit level 5 between sessions. As we move in with your new advanced stats and everything else, the Penny and Sphinx Trust is the last of the banks within the coins district that you have not checked out before heading off towards the puddles in order to investigate possible leads and clues there.
My friends,
check out their vault.
feel like we've been flailing about here with no information, finding these banks and their petty little problems with ethereal spiders and wasps. Should we go seek out information, or would you like to continue looking through the banks amongst all these rich people?
What's up with the other bank?
With the other bank, it's Chidroxa's cheap loans. There's complaint from and against them. I think she's not exactly.
That isn't the
Oh, sorry. Am I reading the wrong thing?
Yeah, Pennies and Trust, right?
Penny and Sphinx Trust.
Oh, so there's a sheaf of files on this one. I think.
Every time I hear
Chidroxa.
that name.
No. Bertram's Soft Whistles, I believe.
Yes,
Bertram's Soft Whistle.
my number 3 is Soft Whistle.
Dang, am I do I have this written out of order?
That file contains complaints that the token guard did not do a good enough job trying to investigate his complaint of a recent break-in.
If we had your notes, I probably wouldn't be able to fool myself right now.
Here we are.
This would be number 3, right?
Yeah, this would be someone recently broke into the Penny, Sphinx, and Trust.
Yeah.
So we can go look for clues.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we're in this.
We're not going to the left.
area.
Since it's
I just had an idea though about the first one. That maybe we go leave Caffeine there to keep an eye out quietly to see if he sees anything.
Okay.
Or can he only be so far away?
I'm trying to think about it, but I believe there's a limit to how far he can communicate with me if he's sitting around functioning as eyes.
Well, he doesn't have to communicate with you while he's there.
You can, I believe you can do his senses up to, oh man, now you're making me try to remember. Familiar or master
But he can-
abilities.
Calling the knowledge of the universe.
He can be a
God, are you
distance
there?
away from you. and
God, do you hear me?
Yeah.
How far can I see?
He can be there, and then he goes back and asks, like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can
You don't need to continue.
play back the footage of him being like, "Oh, I might see some right awful stuff going on in
You
it."
can communicate empathically within 1 mile, sharing emotions.
Oh, so he can go, and I'll be like, "Oh shit."
Like he feels scared.
Okay, so
And then he'll talk to himself because he has speech, and he'll be like, "Oi, governor, this is a right scary situation you put me in," but you won't hear that because he'll be a mile away.
Will we be a mile away from
I'm like
him
Counselor
because
Troy
he's
with a
mile away from
fox.
him?
Oh god, this is gonna be fun. What?
Will we be within a mile since we're all
I
in
don't
the
think
same
it's
area?
that big
Or is
of a
it-
city.
Yeah, I don't know how large it is.
You don't think Absalon is that big of a city?
No, I don't think we're gonna be going end to end
Because we're in
that
the same
far.
district.
But like
so-
coins and docks, probably not a mile.
No, we're still going to be in
We're
the
gonna be in the coins.
Probably a couple miles.
Oh, you think so?
Absalon's
Okay.
quite-
Sorry.
Quite large.
Yeah.
The universe
We'll still
is
be in
reminding me
the
that
coins.
Absalon is
We are
quite
still
big.
going to be in the coins.
Okay.
We're not going to the docks yet.
I don't think he would.
We can leave him there, but I think we should go to the pennies and Sphinx and
Yeah,
trust. And,
I agree. I just think if we drop caffeine there to kind of keep an eye out,
Yeah. Just see.
I mean, the owner.
hide in the bushes, and see if he sees
Absalonian.
anybody.
I guess.
Map
Put it
here.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was picturing. At least those two sectors. At least we're not going to Pilot Island,
800.
even though that would be.
No, they're about 800 feet across the coin, so not
Oh,
too
okay.
bad.
So we won't be more than a mile away from him. So at least if something.
And the owner
happens.
would recognize the fox.
Well, if he
I can't imagine there were too many foxes going in.
He should hide so that he
Should
can
be
see if
bush
he
wookie.
sees anyone that's vandalizing.
Oh yeah.
How did it take this long to get that through?
I thought you wanted him to sit in the vault and
I
wait.
don't know why.
Okay. No. That's a perfectly reasonable idea.
Explanation.
Huffine, I require your assistance.
Well, what you need, governor?
I need you to go off and watch the bank. I know it's way below your
Oh, which
abilities.
bank you want me to go and watch, governor? There's a lot of banks we've been going to. That one with that right dwarfing lady, or the one with those wasps that you done upset earlier?
If you don't mind the wasps, could you go watch over that bank and make sure there's nobody leaving excrement on the doorsteps or anything like
I
that?
do what you want, boss. You the boss. You the master.
We're blessed to have you. Thank you.
Boss, I do what you want, boss.
Just like that time you sacrificed me to those animals and let me die.
One time. It was not on purpose. We've talked about this. We talked about it in private, and are you raising it for everybody else? What did I tell you about early launch?
I didn't have the ability to talk back then, but then you give me a bit more power. I got the ability to talk, and now I just want to mention that time you sent me off to die.
No, I'm just enjoying, little boy.
That's fair enough.
It was painful, just because you can bring me back every once in a while, and I'm a manifestation of spiritual energy from your patron, doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt when you let me die.
Hey, we need to find a therapist.
Next time we're having to come back as a crow, so that this will be cuter when I have to.
Then you
deal with
send me down, you tell me, oh, go watch that door, and I'll watch that door. Who knows if I'm going to die that time?
With my notes.
But I'll
My
go watch
eyes.
the bank for you, governor. It's alright.
it. Please stay hidden so that you don't die.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Best of luck.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
He shouldn't die. Like, unless there's coyotes in Absalon, I'm not worried.
Skitters and scurries off.
I mean, we're in a fairly safe area of
Feeling a bit lonely now, but that's fine. Not codependent at all.
It is fun this time.
Just constantly wondering aloud. I wonder how Caffeine's doing.
I'm fine.
Did you hear a fox?
Yeah.
I miss his skitters. My neck gets so cold when he's not sitting around it.
Is everyone else cool?
All right. I believe we're gonna make our way to that third bank.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now that I'm foxless,
Yar. I gotta get an empire.
aren't you so happy?
I've been.
Yes, this was my plan all along, was to get your fox away from you.
Lily is so sassy today.
I wonder.
Okay, anyway. I'm back in this.
All right, you make your way through the Coins District, heading towards the Penny and Sphinx Trust, one of the largest and oldest banks within Absalon. As you approach, you see a grand stone building standing in the middle of an immaculately manicured lawn, encircled by a tall wrought iron fence. The large main entrance is beneath an impressive portico and flanked by a pair of stone sphinxes. Engraved letters above the building's front doors declare the structure to be the Penny and Sphinx Trust.
You think this is the place?
It almost declares it, so do we want to look around, or you guys just want to head in?
Let's just head in, so we know what we're looking for.
That's true.
They had a recent break-in, we should get, like, info.
Yeah, alright, let's head inside.
As you head inside, you see a tall Garundi man who perks up, recognizing your guard uniforms, and gestures for you. Please wait 1 minute. I shall fetch the owner.
We are honored, Effendi.
As he goes and he heads towards the back, several customers are standing around. They kind of look at you quizzically and chatter amongst themselves. Before long, you see a well-dressed halfling man walking out. You notice he has a slight limp, and as he walks out, he has a small cane, quite stylish as he limps forward.
It's like seeing Peter Dinklage walking up to me like, oh, so cute. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, it's a leprechaun.
He's got a pot of gold, I wager.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you. You're from which? I don't recognize the badge symbol. Which district are you from?
We are new. We are the Edgewatch.
Yes. Not the token guard. That's the most important thing. Please come with me. It's making quite a fuss. Let's head towards a back chamber,
course.
where we can speak in private, perhaps. And he starts kind of limping forward, heading towards
You can ask him.
a back room. And he brings you into a large conference room.
I think he's limping because he has fish tacos.
As he takes a seat at a table, kind of gingerly easing into one of the chairs. It's like, so happy that you came. Surely, did you read the report?
We haven't had much time at a glance. We've got a lot of work to do. If you could fill us in, we would be most grateful.
Just a few evenings ago, my stepson Colo were closing up the bank for the day, and suddenly a group of thieves burst in to the lobby. It was quite horrible. They burst in, coming in from where the offices are in the far wing off to the side, somehow breaking in through perhaps. I don't know, through the employee entries, perhaps? It was horrifying. Several of them just came through, and thankfully I was able to escape through one of the side panels in the accounting office and activate the alarm as the sirens blared. They quickly fled the scene, running out. But I did notice that one of them, a goblin, was apprehended by the token guard just when he was trying to escape. A much slower fleeing man. But I was trying to find more information, but the token guard was not forthcoming at all. They refused to tell me any information, how they managed to get in, how they broke in, what they were searching for. It was a quite horrible experience. And I asked them to investigate the bank and see if they could figure out what was going on, and they refused to follow up. That's why I decided to send out a wider net to try to figure out perhaps if somebody could figure out what was going on or how they got in.
So you haven't seen any evidence of like a manufactured entrance, nothing broken into, no doors futzed with?
I'm not an expert on breaking in or trying to I don't know, steal things. I'm an expert on finance law and investments. I didn't see much amiss when I looked through, but it was a jarring experience, you must understand, and I was hoping that some of you might have more investigative chops and figure out what happened, perhaps.
Should hope so. Was there anything... Sorry, go ahead. Was there anything noticeable about their garb? Were they wearing similar things? Were they all of one species? Any sort of patterns?
Well, they weren't all goblins, of course. Mostly humans, a couple of halflings here and there. Mostly brown, kind of leather clothing. Not the most fashionable sense, but I suppose perhaps practical if you were trying to break in somewhere. Oh, and he takes his top hat off and sets it on the table, revealing a slightly balding palate underneath as he sort of rubs his head a little bit.
Interesting. This is the first time somebody's tried to break into the bank in recent time.
Well, I pride myself on the fact that this is the first break-in for as long as I can remember. Thankfully, I was able to activate the security system and chase them away quickly. I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't been present, or perhaps if I had been in the administrative wing and they'd caught a hold of me first.
Sorry, I was just asking about the employees. If any of the employees sketchy after the incident, they're still coming to work. Nothing abnormal with them.
No, everything seems quite normal. Everybody's been reporting to work. I haven't noticed anything strange or out of the ordinary.
When they came out from the administrative wing, did they seem to be going anywhere in particular?
Well, I didn't get too good a look. I panicked and ran as soon as I saw them.
Is there anything? What all is kept in the administrative wing? In general.
Ledgers, notes, banking, documentation.
Where was your? Oh,
I was just gonna say, can you show us where they came from?
Yes. Please, follow me. He takes his top hat and places it back on his head as he eases out.
As you eye him like
with his cane, he starts walking further towards the...
I have one kind of like it, but not so much.
Yeah.
We're a size bigger.
Yeah.
Not
Too small, never mind.
Could put it on top of me, all that.
By the end, you just have a stack of
Smaller, like nesting dolls or whatever. Top hat.
I'll take that.
Oh, I made myself laugh. Oh, that's sweet. That's bad. Oh god. Okay, sorry.
He takes you over towards some of the administrative offices, and the heading off. Just after the conference room, he loops you down and shows you where some of the offices are, and one of the side doors. This is the employee entrance here. It looks like they perhaps might have come in this way.
In order to get into the employee entrance, you still have to go through the fence, of course, right?
Yes. You would have to come in onto the grounds.
Have there been any incidents lately with employees or with customers, with any loans declined or money?
No,
issues?
nothing that stands out. Perhaps it was just something as simple as a smash and grab. They never made it to the vault.
Where is the vault? Is it underground?
Yes. It's on the other side of the lobby. There's stairs that lead down into the vault.
I take it they would have been heading in that direction if they continued from where you saw them.
Most likely, yes, but they never made it that far, thankfully.
And how does the alarm system work? What does it do? Who does it call? Is it simply loud? And the token guard knows what to listen for?
Yes, it sets off a loud, blaring sound.
It's just an orc sitting in a room going, Weebo.
We call him Patrick.
Yeah.
First suggestion, get real alarm.
You said you had your stepson was with you?
Yes.
Who is your stepson?
Kolo Harvin. Yes.
And he's a good boy?
Oh, yes, quite indeed, quite indeed.
What did he do when you went for the alarm?
Yeah, where was he in all this?
He ran and followed me, of course, just as scared as I was.
Is he here today?
Well, I sent him out on some errands to help stock up some of the office supplies and the like. Not here today, no.
Can we look around? You're more perceptive as
Yeah.
far as like.
I was about to say.
Shall we take a look around?
Yeah,
I
see
would
how
like to
maybe
look
they
at
got
the
in.
employee entrance and see if there was like any
I would too.
breakage or anything.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Come on, big dice. 17.
22.
As you're searching around, you don't really see any sign of forced entry. It doesn't look like anybody kind of broke in or anything like that. The door seems relatively well. As you're searching, you hear Bertram explaining like, they must have picked the lock. As you tell, they didn't kick the door in. They didn't break anything. They didn't nothing out of the ordinary. They must have been quite skilled thieves to be able to pick the lock and break inside. And as he's talking and explaining, Siddig, you notice off on the side, in the bushes close to the entrance door, a small collapsible ladder.
I want to go investigate that, and I'm going to call my fellow agents over. What do we make of this?
It appears to be a small collapsible ladder.
How tall?
You could expand it and pull it out to hit either between like 6 to 8 feet.
Okay, okay.
Kind of ladder that Patrick.
It's just chilling there, or
Yep.
is this your ladder?
No, I don't know.
Specifically yours.
I have no idea what that could have done. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps to get over the fence. Like you mentioned before, you have to get through the fence. This side of the bank is relatively well concealed.
Are the bushes right next to the fence?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Kind of butts up along the fence. There's just a small narrow path here. You see this, the path from the fence to this employee entrance seems relatively concealed and hidden from view.
Okay.
But
You
why
notice
is
it seems
on
to be
this side?
difficult to find.
Because they didn't have time to pull it over on their escape.
Yeah.
So they had a plan, perhaps. Or
So they came in, freaked out, and just ran away. They had to get over they had to leave somehow.
Somehow.
they must have gone over the ladder and like essentially kicked it down in order to conceal it because they didn't have time to pull it over on the way out. It's a possibility.
I'm more
Or
interested
someone
in
left it here for them.
That's also true. The fact is that it is here and it could be used for that function.
Does every
Unless the
employee have a
groundskeeper
key
keeps
to
the
the
fence
employee
there.
entrance?
Not everybody has a key. Myself, Colo, a couple of the trusted tellers. Usually we just, unlock it for the day and
That's true.
allow
That
people
could be
in
for an
and out.
emergency if they lost the key or
Has
something.
anyone
But he's never
recently
seen that ladder
obtained a
before.
key that hasn't had one previously?
No, only the most senior tellers and members
And
have a key.
they've all been with you for a number of for some
Years
time.
and years.
Sure they picked the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way for me to investigate if the lock was picked or they used the key? Is there something I could roll for or?
Roll perception.
Yeah.
Some scratch marks.
26.
Jeez, girl.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary on the lock.
Maybe they had a key.
They must have. This is all very interesting. Very interesting.
Should get a second-hand account from Colo there.
Yeah.
And talk to the goblin that they captured.
Yeah.
Yar.
Although it seems very strange that the
token
guards
see what's going
seems to
on
be
there.
protecting.
Like, hey,
Like, why would they be protecting?
the
dirty
token
cops.
guards would never have a key or anything.
We should go.
Right? No.
No, but they might be connected with something.
Yeah.
We should go see if we can't like push our way past the token guard and get to this goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to see before you go, or?
Yar, how'd you get that limp there?
Well, you see, young man, as you get older in age,
Okay, boring.
occasionally the hips don't work quite as well as they used to, and
Anything you can do for him?
Click healed.
Can I help? I don't know if that's really a
just
heal
a
thing.
long
Yeah, he's
term,
just old.
old,
Okay.
getting on.
You do Master Miyagi. Just
Yeah, just do a little help, a little spring in his step.
Yeah, a little heal.
I'm more than happy to show you around the rest of the bank if you feel it would be useful to your investigation.
Yar, what about that side panel that you dived through? The side panel,
Aye, to the alarm. I could.
just to see how this works.
I make a.
Sense motive.
Oh my god, I'm.
Brain.
It's been a minute for us doing Pathfinder.
I know.
Nope, I've been playing 5e for so long that now I
That's what I was
have
gonna
to
say.
remember what
Oh.
I want you to do to
No, I'm
persuade
frozen.
this guy,
Stop
and I
being
can't
frozen.
It's
remember diplomacy.
diplomacy. Yeah.
Pathfinder
Diplomacy.
Second Edition. You're not
Oh.
playing 5th
Do we
Edition
want you to
Dungeons
make
and
a
Dragons.
diplomacy check?
So my skills are badass, all of them.
Oh,
so
every single one.
yeah, because I
Okay.
have.
Now
He fires on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Oh, badass. Not
I'm
just.
very sharp. Oh shit.
So the natural one.
He can't do that to me in the first roll. God damn it.
No, it's still pretty good. It's a 19.
Oh, jeez.
Do you think it would help to see the alarm system?
Just to see where you dove through. That seems cool. Seems badass.
I don't typically show people the system that much, but if you think so,
Yar.
he kind of cautiously
One top hat to another.
Yeah.
starts walking back in
Tip to
towards
top
the.
Oh, come on.
He leads you towards a small office area and shows you there's a. He kind of hunkers down a little bit, kind of sheltering over like a little. He kind of presses this panel and this kind of switch. Slides open, and inside there's just a small little side panel that opens up and you see like an alarm like lever.
Just like ours.
Very cool. Very cool. Is there anything like unusual, or is it just a normal alarm?
Yeah, it just appears to be some sort of lever.
Okay.
Do we want to take a tour of the rest of the place? It can't take that long.
Hold the lever, Crump.
We'll see if we can see anything.
We should pull the level and then interrogate all the token guards that show up.
There you go.
If they won't let us go see the prisoner,
Maybe.
an alarm could be pulled later.
We can just check out the rest
I'm
of the
sure
day.
that's lawful good. It'll be fine. Neutral good anyway.
Pursue them with good words, obviously.
Good words.
We can take it to
Good
the
actions
rest of
from
the
good
place.
people.
Diplomacy.
He walks you around, kind of limping forward. Opens up a couple of there's these small like meeting rooms that you could look at. That he's like, this is where we discuss loans and banking interest rates. They're very sparse. They're empty at this point in time. He walks you across the lobby to another area. He's like, this is the cash office. And then he comes accounting, and you see there's a whole bunch of books and a few accounting ledgers out on the tables, and
The bank's like
Very
fully
received.
staffed today. It's just a normal day, right?
Yeah, so there's lots of customers moving around and kind of weaving through. And it kind of walks you through, showing you off the tellers and things. You go through one of the counting rooms. You do see that there's one large book sitting out on the table, and everything else seems to be meticulously put away through the accounting area. And
What is that book?
I mean, if it's there.
Nerds. Asking about books.
that's not important at all. And he quickly he grabs it and he closes it and kind of shuffles away to put it on on the shelves. No, don't worry about that. Just payroll and ledgers and accounting business.
Perhaps I could be of help.
Very normal behavior.
Yeah, that's normal behavior for
My
payroll
arithmetic
ledger.
is quite good. Maybe I could assist with making sure there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, we're quite skilled at handling payroll here. We are a bank, after all.
Indeed, and your security is top notch as well.
Well,
Surely nobody could have gotten in here. Perhaps I should take a look.
Well, I don't see how the two relate to each other.
Sloppiness in one area is sloppy in another.
It's not sloppy if someone breaks in and picks the lock. And then we did trigger the alarm.
You know, I think
I don't see how thieves picking a lock and breaking in have anything to do with how I handle my accounts.
I think we should go check out the vault, right? Yar, the vault.
Yeah. What is the vault?
You have a vault, right? This is a.
Of course, we're a bank. All banks have vaults.
Oh, very nice. Yes, Would you like? I think we should go look at the vault, just to make sure
what
it's safe.
kind of security they'd have to
Right.
have gone through in order to get in.
Why don't you guys go? I'm just gonna. Do you have lavatories here?
Not on the premises, no.
I'll go relieve myself by the ladder. It'll be fine.
I don't want you to urinate all over my employee entrance. Can't you just go find someplace off the grounds
Yes,
to
of
handle your
course.
business?
Of course. I would be more
We'll
than
meet
happy
back
to.
up with you.
Yep.
Very well, very well.
I'm rolling for stealth.
While you're all still in the room.
Just like going to
You can disappear into a crowd. I'm obfuscated. Like, I'm trying to get myself hidden from his view as we're leaving. Because I get the impression that there wasn't many other people in that particular area. Was I wrong?
You're all in a accounting room alone
Okay, it's
now.
well crowded right now.
The accounting room's empty. It's just you guys.
So hilarious.
It's just the visual, I crouch.
I have to go to the bathroom.
And he's making those noises because the guy's like, does he do this normally?
I barrel roll behind a table where you can still totally see me.
Where are you going? Just like,
No, I would like to obviously craftily peel myself away from the group
As we're walking out.
to go
I was saying, let's
to go
go
relieve
check out the
myself.
vault.
Yeah.
And you guys can of course keep him
And
busy.
he starts taking you towards this set of stairs leading
Start talking
down.
about his top hat or something.
Where do you get your top? Is that Beaver?
Where do you shop at?
As sitting
Like your photos.
slowly kind of peels off, heading back towards the lobby, and then as he starts leading you down into the
Comfortable at all doing this?
No, I just don't want to get caught because
I
I'm
wanna
a
if anyone catches you,
Official dark business.
federal agent. Thanks.
Don't want to break it.
He got me. He did faster than me.
So what kind of vault you rocking here? Is this a X96 lock or what is that?
I'm trying to talk shop with him.
Is this a pin lock or a barrel lock or what kind of?
he heads you down, and you see he kind of leads you to this corridor. It's lined with several rooms off on both sides. There's 4 per side as he walks by with large steel doors. He's like, well, we like to use the X92. It's the latest lock on the market, actually. The X90.
Very nice, very nice.
it's at least 2 years old at this point in time. But
Way more secure vault than the dwarf lady over there.
as you look over,
Just
he
no
kind of
spiders.
points over. He's like, these are the lesser vaults here, an individual vault for each of our primary clients that want to rent one out. Only myself and the client actually have a key to these.
What are the runes? They security or?
That's a trade secret. Winks, and as he heads you. He heads down to another.
Only the witch who casts them can use magic here.
Yes.
Then,
Detect magic.
there's this large double door, tremendous,
Just
monstrous
curiosity.
Yeah.
door of iron
that
and
door was there?
bronze that has 4 different locks embedded into it. And he's like, this right here is the main vault. As you can tell, top-notch X92 locks across the board, nearly impossible to break without the key. Only a fool would attempt so. Only the latest
Get my
models here.
Can I try?
Can I get my expert tools?
And the key, each one of these locks has to be opened for the entire vault door to slide aside. So you can tell it would take aeons to break in. Nearly impossible. But I must say, the security here is top notch. What do you say, fellow lock enthusiast? What was your name again?
It's Officer Velsing. Agent Velsing, actually.
Agent Velsing. You have a keen eye for locks, I see. Though perhaps a little bit behind on your recent Lock Emporium subscription.
I haven't gotten mine in a while, yeah.
Changing address on
Yeah,
ship
you know,
and all,
moving
yeah.
and out at sea, and, you know, it's tough out there.
Oh, yes. What kind of locks do you use out when you're at sea?
Oh, you know, we don't allow locks on the boats.
monster locks.
We use rope.
Well, that seems highly ineffective.
It's very effective. You know, knots and whatnot. And
Well, I wouldn't want to trust my belongings to just rope. But perhaps if you ever wanted to perhaps open up an account here.
that might be smart. Especially now. I got the lay of the land, you know, got a good...
Of course.
Got a good tour here.
Instead, I assume you work your way back towards the accounting office while they're talking?
Yes, of course.
All right. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna make sure that I'm as
gonna pee in
unseen
the
as
corner.
possible. I'm gonna literally take the
actually had
book
to pee.
to a corner so that I'm not just sitting in the middle of the room when somebody walks in, like in so many movies and TV shows that I have not seen because I'm sitting.
All right. You kind of take the book, you hide in a corner, you start poring over the volume. And go ahead, make me a society check.
Oh, we haven't used that one yet. Society of Edgewatch. Shit!
Top hat.
I would like to re-roll. Fuck. Sorry. Try not to drop F-bombs in isolation. I don't know if I can cap that high. 29.
A 29.
Dang.
Very
Oh.
society.
You know the
Oh no!
What is new high score game?
What's that mean? What's high score? Is that good?
Guys,
What does that mean, big brother? Why are you turning red?
As you look through the ledger, you see several strange irregularities
I liked
here.
the first one better, but I don't think I could say it.
Recently, you noticed that in the last few weeks, there's been significant payroll changes to some of the employees, including reducing Kolo, the stepson's duties and salary about a month ago for incompetence, noted in the ledger itself.
You guys don't know this yet. Stop
The
reacting.
red hair and the red-headed stepchild.
Excuse you.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You're not a stepchild.
Wow.
You don't have red hair.
You're not a
Basically a
stepchild.
stepchild. I was reborn and
Super
adopted by
ginger.
people.
Oh,
And
she's a
basically,
tiger.
Yeah, in
Is that right?
IRL and
Oh, I don't know.
in
yeah, she
game.
always
Oh
has
no.
so you can't see it.
And I have red hair too.
Alright, well, if Josh shows up dead
Kind of
later.
forgot.
You guys didn't hear any of that, so just chill your proverbials.
Yeah, we don't know. I'm still talking shop.
You guys are talking about X90s and X92s.
Talking
It's
lock
fine.
shop.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Lock
I
shop
like
barrel.
all that.
Okay.
Let us in the vault. I like him.
Yeah.
Way better owner.
All right.
Open an account
I think I'd like to
with the steps
Write some
on.
names.
calmly make my way back to the crowd and hopefully back to these guys. I'm assuming I would have noticed where the vault may have been, having been in several banks lately.
Yeah, you can find your way, and as you start making your way kind of down the steps, Bertram's slowly limping you guys back out. He's like, top-notch security, yes? Do you think that whoever picked the lock on the exterior might have enough skills to break into any of these vaults?
Gosh, no.
Am I there for that?
Yeah, that's what you hear that as he.
Easy as turning a key if you know what you're doing.
Perhaps I need to upgrade to the X93s then.
Who else has the key to the vault besides you?
X92 plus.
Yeah.
Well, for each of the lesser vaults, only myself and the client have a key into the vault. And for the main vault, I keep several of the keys upon myself, but I never carry all four at the same time. I always keep one stashed away just to be safe.
And nobody knows where is it? The stashed away one?
Oh, no, it's quite well hidden.
Indeed.
Okay.
Detect magic.
Yeah, can I
Sorry.
detect magic on the
You don't have to do that.
You want
Quick
to start
ID.
casting spells? And
No, I want a quick ID.
Just do a quick ping.
down there?
You want to use your quick identification?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we both have that, don't we?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check.
Just whatever. Arcana, sure.
Last one.
Ooh, 20.
Wow. Nice.
You don't really pick anything out.
No, it was a 19 plus 1.
You know.
One, it's your arcana? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
You're a
Yes.
done it. Whatever.
I'm sure they're
I mean, it's
nothing.
probably
I just
nothing,
wanted
yeah.
to check. I'm sure they're just like security or
I had to re-roll my society check, so I'm not gonna be a high and mighty on that.
could be wards like she had in her vault. to
Could be
protect against
anti-spider. It looks like anti-spider.
Anti-spider wards. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I've seen those.
That's what you guys are discussing this in person.
Seen that book.
Spider wards.
All right.
There's no
More common than-
spiders in this bank.
More common than you think.
Well,
No,
shall
maybe
we...
you should have spider words. Maybe then all of them.
And the weird, like,
Why would I have to
predator
worry about
wards.
spiders?
You should ask
You know, you'd be surprised.
So that's
Some
a
mean
perfect.
spiders around here.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
Very popular for goros to hunt. Or
Yeah.
predators, whatever.
Yeah.
When do you expect your stepson to come back?
He'll probably return later this evening or tomorrow morning.
We'll have to come back and say hi to him.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking.
Where did you send them to? You said office supplies, right? A specific location, or you trust them to
paper.
go about?
I trust him to handle it
might be.
himself.
Some sort of office depot around here.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
A depot of sorts, yes, that has supplies for offices.
Staples.
They're not sponsored by some sort of depot, of course.
There's still a Staples here because
Now a little flat.
Well, we do
olden
need
days.
staple
back in the
goods.
day.
Staple goods, yes, they are.
I hate all of you.
Why don't you just get it off of Amazon?
I knew a man back in the day, Herman Miller. He was a great provider of office supplies.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god. I'm not.
Are we done
Yeah,
here?
that's
We're gonna.
In the trail.
We're gonna, yeah, the dusty old trail. We're gonna have to come back to speak to your stepson, but we'll see what we can do about the token guard in the meantime. And finding out what they wouldn't let you find out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you looking into this matter. I just want to make sure that people know that the Penny and Sphinx Trust is the most secure bank for their banking needs. Anything I could do to step up security, or perhaps upgrade to those X93s, if you feel the X92 can be picked so easily.
No, not at all.
Well, you said it was easy as turning a key, and, quite frankly, they said that these locks were exceptional when I ordered them. I just don't understand how the Lock Emporium monthly magazine subscription would have steered me wrong. They even had a lock-picking demo on them where people were just completely unable to crack them. Did
you participate?
It is a mystery. I would suggest in the meantime, starting now, finding a bodyguard to stay on your person even when you're with Kolo, who I'm sure is very stout and trustworthy.
He's a loyal lad, quite dedicated to the bank.
I'm sure. Good old stepson. But yeah, bodyguard, just to make sure you can always make it to that alarm. Because...
Do you think they'll come back?
If they're bold enough to come in the middle of the night, it's possible.
50%
We should,
chances
like-
that they come back to the same
We should
spot
take that
they
ladder.
Especially if the
Seems like
access
they
point
clearly
remains
didn't-
undetected.
They clearly didn't get what they came for, so perhaps they will return.
I would totally
Let's-
change the locks at the entrance for them.
We should take that ladder.
Oh yeah, and delay the
Yeah, get rid of the ladder.
delay the dissemination of keys in the meantime. Make it so everybody only comes in through one entrance.
But they picked the lock through them. Should I barricade the door?
Copies can be made of keys as well.
But
The X93s, I'm sure, will be fine. We should get moving. We don't want to trouble you any further. We're very busy.
this is gonna cost me thousands of gold to upgrade the whole system. Months of work. They told me these X92s were the best on the market.
Come over, Steve. Just tell him it's okay.
It's fine. You should hold off on that. We'll investigate further and let you know. But I want to go back out the employee door and grab that. It's foldable, right? A ladder?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to take it.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not his ladder, so...
Yeah, we
know
he's fine with
yeah,
that.
we'll clean that up for them.
Yeah, this is evidence. Official police business.
Yes, of course.
You start running around the street with your ladder.
It's like my foldable ladder, like step ladder. Step ladder, stepson.
Oh,
That's all coming.
coincidence? I
How
don't
to the
think so.
Garudian guy. You seem cool.
Cool, so now I have a ladder.
Okay.
Are you just walking around with this ladder?
Well, it's foldable. Like a foldable,
Like it-
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like it
Not like
collapses.
it doesn't collapse.
It collapses
Like-
down, but
like-
it's still like a ladder. It doesn't
Yeah.
fold down to like
6 to 8
pocket
feet,
size.
In the back
You
of
just got like your arm through the rung, walking around all
Walking
proud.
around, coming through.
Excuse me, official guard.
I guess we
Doing
can
some work.
move it. I don't know. Where should we move it?
Chink. He's walking. He's banging on
You
stuff.
there?
He's
Turn
like,
around, boom.
Just take out a person.
Just sell it to somebody
Will
on
it-
the street.
There you go. Yeah, this makes money.
Yeah. I'll carry it out.
Go
in
find
front
a
of the
window
bank.
cleaner and just
Will
give it to him.
First person I see, here you go. Kid.
Will it fit in the bag?
Knock
No,
yourself
it's
out.
like 6 feet
too
or
long.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
good.
I'm just gonna move it out of there, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Go give it to a painter.
Yeah.
All right, so we've seen ourselves out of the bank.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna share the information about the irregularities and my suspicions of Kolo. Yes.
Yeah.
Gasp indeed.
This is the first time.
But not
hearing
only
this.
him and other employees,
Hits me out of nowhere.
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
Siddiq, it wasn't, his account wasn't the only one, right? There were some.
No, it seems like there are pay cuts along a number of areas. I can only get so much read in from the names, but Kolo specifically his pay was docked for incompetence, and so one can only imagine the
Even if you said he was a good lad.
apparently good lad only gets you so far.
I think that we should go to the token guard first and talk to the goblin and see if he knows anything about Kolo. That way, when we go to Kolo,
If the
we
goblin
can be
is
like,
still
we
there.
talked to the
We would be
goblin.
lucky if the
Yeah.
goblin is still there.
Hopefully, they'll let us talk to him if he's still there.
Well, and that's
We have yet to encounter these guys yet.
we can drop Kolo's name to hope if he doesn't want to talk. Hopefully, if
What
he
time
thinks
is it
that we
right
know
now?
something.
We're still on that first day of looking through the banks, right?
yeah, it's like early afternoon.
Okay. So we've
Yeah.
probably got time to do this, and then maybe we can head down to the docks for the evening and check that stuff out. I'm sure the tanner is still around. That's where the tanner.
Or you can go to the Puddles district, which is where the stuff is.
Yes,
Yeah.
where the muckruckers were.
Yeah, let's,
The other three clues, the
unauthorized business.
That's
the
right.
tannery, the loans,
and,
and
yeah.
the muckruckers
Oh,
are
that's
all in the
right.
Puddles.
That's where I'm going. Okay, now I've got the docks separate.
I guess we did
Okay.
get
First
this
to the
call
token
from
to the
guard.
token guard.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go see about a goblin.
Alright, you head
See a guard
towards
about a
the local token guards district. Zaya is able to guide you there relatively quickly.
It's my
Seems
senses.
relatively.
Right.
Seems like she
Smell
knows
the
right
corruption.
where the guard headquarters is, and where
This is
they
my favorite cell. This one's not so great.
This one's drafty.
takes you there. You kind of walk inside. You see several guards kind of lounging around. One standing at kind of a front desk. As he sees you, he's like, "Look, riffraff, come to see what a proper guard headquarters look like."
Indeed, and what a proper cell looks like. We need to see a goblin.
Ain't no goblins here.
Is he dead?
I don't know what you talking about.
The goblin that you
What
caught
goblin? I just said there ain't no goblins here.
at the Penny and Sphinx that you apprehended. Where is he?
What's the name? He pulls out a book.
We don't have a name. Look under goblin.
Well, I guess I can't help you then if you don't got no name. Thought the Edgewatch would do jobs a little better, but I guess that's what you get when people up jump thinking they're guards.
That's true. We'll have to talk to your higher up.
Okay.
Bigger dick than he is.
Sure. I'll get right on that. Let them know that these Edgewatch guards want to talk to the captain.
All right.
Just get right on that.
I pull out a little pouch and I jingle it a little bit. Like, just
Got
that
a
his
ladder.
name on it?
freshen your meal with my ladder. This we brought you a ladder.
Why are you walking around with a ladder?
You know, just in case. It's one of those things. Here, this is for you guys.
Obviously,
Here.
I can tell how the Edgewatch does its recruits. They find people a few screws too loose for regular guard duty.
I just set it in the water. Like, this good right here? Yeah. All right.
Okay, alright, great.
But yeah, I do a little jingle. I'm like, your memory a little refreshed now, perhaps?
Make a diplomacy check.
+9. +9.
I mean, I've got a plus
I must have
11.
been a little nicer. Because whatever.
17.
Okay. Not with what I can hear jingling in there.
Wow.
How much gold do I actually?
Listen. I'm gonna go next to him. What's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph. Nice.
Is this Zaya bad? Or is this Zaya
she's
seduction?
A little of column A.
I don't know whether to call for diplomacy, intimidation, or performance.
Hey, you know, she's
She's trying to be seductive, but
being nice for now, but you know,
How
He kind
tall
of
is she?
looks at you, and you see like this. He has like this weird look, and you know you remember you have no fur still. And, like, he's kinda like,
Okay. Hold up.
But you can keep going.
I'm
Keep going.
Okay.
but he's not saying no.
You seem like
Should I also start reaching for him, being like, "Hey, big boy"?
such a smart guard. Just watch this little thing. Be a nice boy. Just let us in the cell. You know the goblin we're talking about, the one from the back. We know.
Roll diplomacy.
Saya.
Yeah, don't roll a 1, please.
My +2 diplomacy.
Oh,
Come on, big roller. Big roller. No whammies.
That was a natural one.
Oh, I said don't roll a 1.
Did you sneeze in his mouth?
He kind of pulls his hand away from you, and he's like, I don't know what kind of disease you have, because I've never seen a catfolk with no fur before,
How do I still not have fur?
but
We're working on it. You got like peach fuzz
Like,
right
can
now.
you
Yeah,
guys
you got
do some
peach
magic or something?
It's been a couple weeks.
he, I just is a little.
It's communicable. You should let her have what she wants, or I'll let her keep going on you.
No, like I think y'all should just leave.
All right. There's an exit through the cells, right? I'm gonna walk that way.
And several of the guards step out in front of you.
Wow.
If only you had the ladder to get over them.
Sitting mad.
There's no guard here that I know, actually.
Let's.
Is there a way to, like, look around?
Oh, wait a minute. Don't I have something where I'm like...
Where's your disguise shit?
Well,
Can you
they've
put
already...
some fur on me?
No.
You're an ex-token guard, right? No, you're an ex-con guard.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sheets are over up. I should have put some going.
Ex-con token guard. You used to be a token guard, right?
Yes.
Da, 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 da,
I must
da.
have a body in here.
Roll me a D percentile.
Well,
A fellow guard that was also in jail with you at some
that I
point.
never used in my life.
The what? This guy?
Thank you for showing me how it looks. I do have. Okay. This one, right?
Yeah.
What does a 30 do?
As the guards are coming and they're trying to push Siddiq aside, one looks at you and... Zaya?
Hey, what's up, dude?
That I didn't recognize you without your fur.
You!
What happened to you?
I have no words to tell you, man. This Edgewatch thing.
Oh my god.
You gotta do it, man.
You look hideous.
It's actually on the cover.
It looks horrible. You should maybe get a salve or something to fix that. Why are you here? I thought you quit.
Well, you know, there's this goblin I need to talk to.
Goblin.
Yeah, that the one you guys got from the bank. From the soft.
That was like yesterday, right?
That was a few days
That
ago.
was a few days ago. Okay.
We don't have any goblins in the cell. What was his name?
We didn't get a name, I don't think. They just hauled him away.
Yeah, well, they took him. I mean, they would know his name, but theoretically, but we.
So no goblin made it back here, huh?
Roll diplomacy.
I need to do something with my
I want more diplomacy.
17.
Just, I'll do this favor for old time's sake. And he goes and grabs the logbook and starts flipping through. He's like, when were they arrested?
8 days ago.
Yeah, some Quiddly folk, yeah. Yeah, he was just... Oh no, Mark's here, he got released.
Get a name. What's his name?
Quiddly, yeah? Something to do with a... No, it doesn't even say what he was arrested for. Just that he was... yeah, showed up, and then, they got released. Not enough evidence.
Oh, I wonder if that the Mark guy was the guard that released him.
Ralph?
I'm just
Chad,
seeing
Douglas,
a random
whatever his
name
name is.
out there. Just
Oh.
like
I don't,
Esteban.
see if I get a name.
I don't see anything here. I don't know anybody knew nothing about a goblin. They're the guards on shift right now. Seen anything about it? I don't know.
Cool, man.
Thanks.
Where do goblins hang out here?
I wonder two things. One, that they just picked up some random.
Wait, are we
person
talking about
and
this in
tried
front
to-
of them?
Oh no.
Hopefully next time
Out
I
of
see
character
you,
here.
got my fur back, you know.
Okay, as soon as I get the
Do something
information,
about that, because a furless
I didn't realize
cat
that
doesn't
still-
look that.
Let's go find you something. Let's go find you something.
yeah, as soon as Siddiq gets the information, hears that information, he goes from like steaming to like just cold again. He's like, fine. And he's just gonna allow himself to be shoved out. He doesn't care.
Nice.
Does not care.
All these cards are.
Okay, let's head outside.
Kept me from knowing things. It's unforgivable.
Well, we got a
Have you seen
name,
that
so.
ladder here?
Yeah, I left the
Quidly, eh?
Yeah, let's
Hey!
the ladder.
Hey! Come get Get your ladder.
It's not
Well, it's
my
not my
ladder.
ladder anymore to reply.
You can reach us
Yours
from it.
now.
It's evidence.
As you're walking away, you hear this loud clatter as this ladder gets thrown
Doesn't hit
on
us,
the
right?
ground. Just scatters at your feet. Just
2 damage.
Hey kid, you want this?
Should arrest him for littering. I guess I picked the ladder back up. Can't let it just
Oh
sit
god. It's the ladder of undroppability.
I have 2 thoughts.
Just gonna try to find an alley to stick it in.
What you got,
One,
Lily?
that this alleged robbery never actually happened. They just pretended it happened. He was like, oh, it was this group of nondescript people and a goblin.
But why would he say that a goblin was arrested when he knows that could be checked?
Well, that's I'm saying maybe somebody actually did break in. I mean, obviously they're probably connected to the stepson in some way, but either they actually did break in or no one broke in and he was just like, it was that guy, and they like arrested some random goblin and then they couldn't hold him
They are all
because
corrupt. If it was a goblin,
yeah.
the goblin could have given some money.
Well,
and
that's
then
I'm just
he was released.
or I'm saying like maybe he just made them to say that they arrested a goblin or something. Like who knows? Like who knows what the real story
Yeah, but he
is?
said he saw the goblin though being arrested or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could have been faked.
You think he faked the
Break-in?
whole break-in?
It's possible it wasn't even necessarily faked. It just wasn't real.
I don't know. Why would he call the guard to investigate something that wasn't real?
Well,
If nothing was
there's nothing to
taken.
find.
Nothing was taken.
Because maybe he's going to try to claim something was taken at some point.
for the
But
future.
he's
setting
We're
up.
being targeted.
Yeah.
Is that you pulling on the camera
I don't
recorder? Lily's pulling on the camera recorder. Oh, it's an iPad. Oh no, is it? Which guy? Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean either the guy's in on it and like is in on it, or it's the stepson and the guy's not in on it, and there's like somebody knows more
There is a
than
motive. If the stepson would be because the book shows.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah, the stepson is someone we gotta go talk to, and then maybe if we can find
maybe
this
after we
Quidley
talk to
guy.
The stepson will.
Yeah, the Quidley's
see
important too.
and
We
get more info.
could ask around about him. We could do
Yeah.
like a
Go stop by any local degenerate places and ask him.
we can do the. Isn't that like we can spend an hour like going around asking
Getting
people?
the rumor.
Yeah.
Getting the room in.
Oh, the roommate.
well, because we're probably not going to be able to find the stepson. I mean,
Not before tomorrow.
who knows where he might be?
Yeah.
That was the dog.
Well, we know he's gonna return to the.
Can you turn off the ring light? That's
Turn it.
Spin it from
Left.
there. Left. Thank you. That was helpful.
Gotcha. Counterclockwise. Or
Anti-clockwise.
Never-
For
Anti-clockwise.
our British viewers.
So, yeah, probably maybe worth coming back and trying to figure something out, talking to stepson first, or trying to
Yeah.
find Quidley.
Well, if we got time to kill, try to find the goblin real
Do we
quick,
have time
because
to go, though?
I mean, it's early afternoon. The sun wasn't gonna return until the evening or even tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I mean, we could go check out one of the other places in the puddles.
What about
I could use-
Gillen case? Where is that? The one with the
puddles.
somebody broke in a
Broke a
whatever
parade float.
float?
Isn't that in the puddles? Or the other puddles?
Yeah.
Isn't that
The tannery, a vandalism report
Yeah.
from Gillen Nallen.
Yeah.
that the sergeant was like, just in case you see it.
Yeah, for
think that
some
was that
reason
one.
that's not something they want
that
to
was
pursue.
sort of
Yeah, like
off the
whatever.
books a little bit.
Well, it's up
But
to
I
you
mean-
guys. I mean, we could stop in by a bar and get a drink real quick and
That's true.
just ask.
Ask about Quidley.
And maybe maybe somebody knows something.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially near the station. Yeah, we can try.
Yeah. We just
Sure.
pop in real quick for a quick bite.
You swing by a local
Time for lunch.
tavern.
Yeah. Break for lunch.
Do they have
Quick
Do they have
break for
sweet,
lunch.
sweet lemon tea? Sweet tea with
They don't have lemon tea. No.
lemon tea?
Lemon tea, I think it was. Yeah.
Don't talk to me about lemon tea. You guys are killing
You
me.
come inside, you see a series of, decently affluent people sitting around at several tables, and a large, half-orcish man kind of behind the counter, wiping it down. He's coming in there. What you want? Welcome to Red Fox Tavern.
Yeah, we like foxes. Good name for a tavern.
Yes, me thinks so too.
Do you have
Kill many foxes in order to dress. And you look around and there's fox pelts on the wall and like fox heads and various like
right on, right.
Some of the taverns are like the mugs you see have like little fox paws to hold them, like taxidermy foxes.
You may be just a half orc, but you're fully smart with your taste. It's beautiful here.
Yes.
And medicine.
I just want to ask, we're
Hard find foxes. Absalon.
Yeah.
Hunt far wide. Exotic creatures.
Fascinating.
we learn something new every.
Have several in back too. Make fox stew.
Do you have any that are still alive?
Yes, breed foxes for fox stew.
We should buy one.
Could I buy one?
Then how we make fox stew?
I'll make sushi at home, don't worry. Special way to make fox fresh. It's very fresh.
Fox sushi. Sushi made fish, not fox.
Not if it's
Sushi can be
fox sushi. You understand?
You show me fox sushi.
Another time, perhaps.
No, you want fox to make sushi we make now.
Oh my god.
I will return with fox. We make sushi together.
My god.
Well,
He might be half orc, but me full step in it.
He comes back. There's this small little mewling baby fox.
Oh my.
He has a large cleaver in his hand. He's like, this fox good for sushi?
No.
No, it's. Let me look it over real quick.
He can't do the fox.
No, as you see here, prestidigitation, it's like covered in disease. Like, let me take care of that for you.
Disease fox, bad, spread to other food. You right. He grabs the fox, puts it on the counter, raises up his cleaver. Why stop? You say disease. Fox must kill to prevent disease.
I'm a
go
guard.
to other meats.
I'm with animal control. Me get money, me can buy more beer. If get disease fox. Me pay you for fox.
You not tell people about disease in fox?
No. Secret between Red Fox owner and Siddig.
He gives you the fox.
Pocket dimension.
Christ.
Clean with
you gotta do
prestidigitation.
that with all the foxes.
Also,
I don't think you
prestidigitate
can
pants,
pocket
which I just
dimension a normal fox.
the bag of holding. The bag of holding that has
You
air
put it in the
filled.
bag of holding.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Okay.
to the other plane or whatever. It's just like
Go hang out with the fire elementals.
The fox is just like.
floating and
Easy to feel.
there's like nothing around it.
I don't think it's that kind of fox. Caffeine. It's not real
Caffeine's
fox.
not
You
real
don't know.
fox.
Don't know.
Also, he's gonna be a crow tomorrow. He's been pet.
You maybe wanna try another fox? You wanna do that again?
I better. You know what? This disease is very communicable. You better let me take all of them. I'll pay you 10 gold for the foxes.
Wow.
You shut up. You shut up right now. That's a lot of foxes.
Just wanna know where the goblins are.
10 gold. You take all foxes. How maintain? People come far wide. Eat fox stew.
Sure.
Taking this man's livelihood.
We only serve fox stew. Only food item on menu.
I say,
All right, hear me out. Hear me out.
Fox stew and bread. We sell bread.
How can you operate a tavern without bread?
It's unlimited fox stew and breadsticks.
Hear me out. 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 So, there are cats in town, right? Very easy to find, yes?
Oh my god!
That was hilarious.
Yes, many stray cats.
Many stray
Especially in
cats.
Puddles District.
Yeah. And
Not the exotic though. People
No.
not what eat cat.
but if you take blood, put on cat, look like fox.
He looks at the cat folk person here.
She's not a cat. There's no fur. Don't worry about it. 10
But
gold was a lot
she's
of money,
going-
wasn't it?
She's like, "Meow." She's all upset. Like, cat too stringy, not taste good like fox. Fox fox sweet, succulent meat, very tasty.
Are you sure, or is it just the bread?
Okay.
You should just let the man kill his foxes and live his life. It's
This man has
Pardon me, good sir. Yahar.
No. I also have a question about a goblin.
life.
This fox
Real
thing
life,
is,
he owns cats.
I wonder what Trick would say.
I didn't take half orc for a cat person, but me understand.
We should just let the business.
Me not want ruined business, but me have a question about
I do
goblin.
want to.
He's never taking you to tavern again.
You want fox stew and breadsticks? Then we talk. Yes.
Just breadsticks. Double
Anybody-
order breadsticks.
Vegetarian.
Breadsticks.
Vegetarian.
Just breadsticks.
You got.
You look like man who appreciate fox stew.
I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
You look like a man maybe eat halfling once.
Fox sushi, make yourself. He make fox sushi.
No, I'll take
You make fox sushi?
no.
He's an expert. It's one of his skills.
We can make together. I get other fox.
No. I'll take some fox stew.
We be fox stew, sushi, and bread.
I'll take. You know what? My appetite is gone.
It's the set meal.
You want fox stew? Just stew. We cook 8 hours. Very tender.
You have some on hand already cooked.
Yes.
All right, I'll take it.
Yes. Fresh
me one
batch
bowl.
made last night.
One bowl. I'll take a bowl. Yeah.
What you want? You look like you eat lots of meat. You eat a fox? Fox stew?
I quit.
Yes.
We just like walk out, we throw it
2 orders fox stew,
Quit.
unlimited bread.
It's a fun. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Fox.
5 copper total.
God.
All right, I'll hand it over.
Oh, God.
Comes out this fresh baked like herb infused bread with
great.
this heavenly like odor, and then this stew comes out, and it smells delicious. It has potatoes and carrots and bits of soft succulent meat and like a brownish rich broth. As he sets it down on the tables before you, it gives you a couple tankards of meat to go with it. The tankards look like they're carved out of fox skulls.
Oh, very classy.
So I take a fork, stab,
Yes,
eat.
me not waste any part of fox, noble animal, sacrifice for fox tavern. We use all parts here.
All right, yar.
I hate that it's
Very
You eat part of this too?
conscious. I'm gonna.
He only brought 2 bowls out. He only brought
Yeah, what are you
bread.
talking? It's for.
You dip it into
This is
hot.
mine. You get your own.
Too late.
You take a bit. It's very good.
I hate that it's good.
Roll me a d20.
To start crying.
Does it taste familiar?
Nat 20.
It is the best stew you've ever had. The meat is like butter in your mouth. It just melts.
You started
Tender.
You started it.
Just delicious fox stew.
I'm just gonna like slurp my bowl down.
Crisis at a freaking tavern.
You had to ask about the foxes.
Now, what you want to know about goblins?
Where do they?
Slimy buggers, but
Good
useful
fox eaters.
sometimes. Not as useful as kobolds.
Maybe you can use them as food.
Do you know where?
No.
Do you know where?
Goblin, they smart, sentient creatures. Grok not eat sentient creatures. That's wrong. Grok not evil.
I wish.
But where? So you
Why
know
is it
about
caffeine
goblins?
here?
Where do they hang out? You know any good? You know any where goblins hang out?
You can call it.
Many goblins hang out down in the warrens in the
Can I
city underground.
Caffeine. I'm sure he can't make it in this amount of time, but I'm like pinging. I'm like, help.
Okay.
Goblins hang out.
And then sometimes hang out in puddles. Goblins very poor, not as well accepted.
Ah, okay.
Where we're going anyway.
Yahar.
Yes, goblins, hobgoblins. People not like them as much as half-orcs.
Yeah, half orcs.
No,
Yeah,
half orcs too cool for school.
Yes. We only half orc.
We know.
Half human.
Sure.
Full on.
Human mother teach Grok how to bake. You taste bread?
Bread.
Delicious.
There's rosemary in bread. Goes very good with fox.
Yes, it's very
Take
good.
Grok long time to learn right herb blend for bread that go well with fox meat. Not normal ingredient. Most people, they eat chicken, eat cow, eat pig, dirty animal pig. Why you want to eat pig? It's okay. But
Cloven
why?
hoof, not halal.
Very close to orc ancestors. Not want to eat pig. Porcine in nature, not good. Fox majestic. Beautiful creature.
Must kill.
They have sweetest meat. They like dog and cat in one. Best of both worlds.
I have some
There you go.
jokes. I can't tell.
Well, I'm done with my soup. You guys want to get going?
To the.
Did we ask about the goblin that we came here for,
Yeah.
and then I ended up with an existential crisis?
We found out that goblins hang out in the puddles where we need to go.
Thank you. I was not paying attention. I was too busy yelling inside.
I mean, just it's no different.
You didn't like my fox themed tavern that I made up on the spot?
That was the most amazing thing in the world. And did my fox go?
And bread.
I like it though how he was talking like that, but then he started talking the same.
And bread.
Alrighty.
The bread, very good.
Very good.
Roll
bread.
D20.
Yes. Yeah.
It's gonna be a 1.
17.
It's not as good as my bread, but it's very good bread.
I was waiting for that. I
Two.
was like,
It's like the
is this
rosemary.
character you or?
You don't like the bread as much as you like the stew.
You don't say.
As you're
He's not as culinary up on bread as he is on.
as you're preparing to leave, your caffeine kind of nudges open the door and walks in.
Oh my god.
Hey, Caffeine, they've got some good food here. Are you hungry?
Oi, governor, what are you talking about? You want and Grok's like, this talking strange, not normal fox. What kind of fox this? Smart fox?
All fox smart, not all fox talk. But this
Ooh,
fox talk.
talking
Dr.
fox.
Seuss hard do. Sorry.
So talk like a normal person.
I got confused. I hear the half orc talking and I just get sucked into his charismatic diction.
You're not
Oh,
even doing it right.
governor! What kind of food they serve here?
They serve fox and bread. The bread is okay.
You said that.
You ate the fox?
Yeah,
mouth
I did. In a moment of weakness, I'm sorry.
But the
Curse on you!
girlfriend.
Curse on your family! You be eating all the foxes, governor!
Joke's on you, nobody loves me and I don't have a family.
This is what
Why you eating the fox, governor? First you send me to die, then you go and you eat the fox when I'm not around!
You're gonna be a crow tomorrow.
You are the worst master ever!
this is what happens when you guys are separated.
You can switch masters. Griffin.
Anyway, did anything happen at the bank before you head off?
No! It's nothing happening at the bank! And I see you getting your jollies off eating fox stew!
Yeah, I'll see you back at the hotel. Thanks.
Why you summon me here? Just to say you ate a fox?
To get him to stop serving fox. We'll
Show
see you
me the
later.
Girlfriend.
He says he eats fox because they're not sentient, but I figured if you would talk, he would stop for serving fox, but now you hate me. Okay, bye.
Why you I've been eating the
is a healthy
fox! He
relationship
leaves
going on
and you just feel this distress and fear and
I do right now.
anger and he's just so hurt. He feels like betrayed.
He saved a fox.
He doesn't know that.
No, I'm saying he saved a fox.
His caffeine's gone.
Oh.
He left.
I'm
And
gonna-
Grok's just looking in amazement. He's like, oi! He's like, fox, talk!
Fox talk. What of it?
Oh, not expect fox. What kind of fox that?
red fox.
When you love foxes,
Not look like red fox I ever hunt. Look like different kind fox. Bigger ears. Sharper face. Never seen such fox like that before.
How easily I forget. It's a fennec fox. They're from the desert. Where I'm from.
Ah, Rahodum. All foxes Rahodum talk?
If you're nice.
Grok, make note. Fennec fox, no eat. Smart foxes.
Your handwriting is beautiful.
Only eat red fox. It's all in cursive. Yeah. It's all very elegant.
Yeah.
It's like
Mother.
Yes, mother! You slap Grok with ruler.
Ooh.
Every time Grok right poor.
Tiger Mom got it.
Parts of
Yes.
the eyes.
Mother say, handwriting, education, most important.
Let's all thank our mothers. Okay, I'm getting out of here.
All right, thanks for the information, buddy. See you later.
If you really must know, I just put on this facade for the paying customers. It's very important that people associate half-orcs with a certain vernacular, and you know, you seem like a right upstanding man, so I'll let you know a little bit of secret. People are more willing to eat fox soup when they believe that it's from a brute. But I was classically educated here in Absalon, and you know, I went to a 4-star culinary chef school. I just happen to like the taste of fox meat quite a bit.
Well,
I never believed that there was a talking fox before, however. Fennec foxes. I'll make a note of that. Perhaps I shall journey on a safari to check them out one time.
I did not
scientifically
expect
speaking,
this.
there's no accounting for taste, so do as you will. Half.
Fox meat. Very good. Yes.
Only because I rolled a nat 20. Love of-
Well, my mind is blown. I did not see that one coming. All right.
So his twitches. They said mind blown.
Yeah, that one's going to dice show. I'm rolling that again.
You had to ask about the foxes.
He
To the puddles.
trying to get some fox home, and fox sushi happened. Jesus Christ.
If I knew what trains were, I'd say that went off the rails that they.
All right. What do you guys want to do? I'm not much in a leadership position right now.
You start heading towards the tannery in the puddles.
The tannery, or do we want to go to that loans, the Quicken Loans,
Make a note.
who's owned by the Hobgoblin?
Come back to Red Fox
Owned by
Tavern.
Hobgoblin.
Great stew.
oh yeah, why not?
5 stars, great service.
Cheap loans, go talk to Hobgoblin, be like, you guys know anybody about...
You know a goblin?
You know Quiddly?
Oh, I wanted to laugh that entire
Twitch
time.
says at least it wasn't rust monster stew.
I would have eaten that way quicker. than Fox.
Zaya already ate rust monster, so
Yeah.
Good iron
Red
content.
Fox.
Red Fox was quite tasty.
Red Fox.
Yeah, not to.
You have all these preconceived notions of types of meat here.
Gotta eat, you know. Yeah. Gotta... What's the difference,
All
really?
meat stew is good. You know.
Yeah.
Fox.
You hunt something that's hard to find, though.
That's even better.
It doesn't
That's why
look
he
like it's hard
breeds
to
them.
find.
Yeah.
He has
He
his
has
own
them on
fox
standby.
breeding program.
Red Foot Death.
That's why I was vegetarian.
Peter's gonna ban this stream so hard.
Yeah,
We're on their list.
Lily is going to never eat meat in real life again.
Again.
Yeah.
After the fox stew moment.
Make sure the
Again.
subtitle for this VOD is
Cows and chickens
vegetarian
okay,
today.
but
If it's cute, no.
Change from episode 11, the hunt continues, to episode 11, fox stew.
Yeah.
Don't watch on those.
Alright.
All right, where are you headed?
We're going to the Quicken Loans or the Cheap Loans?
Drox's cheap loans.
Yeah.
Quick enough.
Yeah, that's...
Quick and cheap loans.
Yep.
All right. As you head across into the Puddles district, and we'll change to the sound.
bit different.
Unfortunately, these aren't my people either. These are like hillbilly. These are like hillbilly. These
Sitting
are
there with like loose going, we don't take kind and you're kind of
yeah.
here.
One of my character ideas was
The Puddles district is run down. The ramshackle huts. The streets aren't properly paved. Literally, you have to walk through puddles and mud. Everybody here appears quite destitute, relatively poor.
Remind us why it's flooded real quick.
It's just a rundown, cheap, shitty district.
Okay, it wasn't part of some cataclysm when somebody died or something.
No,
like
that's the precipice quarter.
Thank you.
So the Puddles is just kind of the poor district. It was greatly affected by the earthquake back in 4698, which was 22 years ago in our current timeline, I believe. It's 4720 because we started in 4720. It's now 4721 for other people, but there's been ongoing flooding and erosion as the district sank below sea level during the high tide, causing the water to flush in everywhere. People are poor, they're destitute. There isn't even a proper guard present here. It's just local volunteers that formed the muckruckers here who try to police the quarter themselves. It's a breeding ground of thieves, murderers, the less savory folks. Yeah, and people who live here. As you move through this ramshackle district, before long, you find the address listed in the file. You see a building that appears to be some sort of ramshackle, two-story wooden structure, seemingly held in place by the sturdy establishments built on either side of it. It has a heavy iron-studded door and steel swords crudely welded to the window frames to serve as protective bars.
Nice.
The door bears no handle, only a single brass knocker just below a sliding panel that appears to open from the inside.
Cute.
Knock, knock.
You knock on the door. After a few moments, the sliding panel draws open. You see a pupilless golden eye looking out.
That's cool. Had an image.
As she stares at you and kind of squints, the eyes squint, and then slowly they widen a bit as they take in your uniforms. It slides closed, and you hear clicking and clacking, and with the sliding of at least a half dozen deadbolts, a fast-talking hobgoblin opens the door wide. Of course, respectable members of the constabulary such as yourselves should have spoken up sooner. Come in. Let's have a nice chat and see if we can't work matters out to everyone's satisfaction, eh? And she grins, revealing a silver tooth. And I will pop up this picture so you can
Golden eye, silver tooth.
Oh,
She's so
Hell yeah.
she's a real charmer.
Hey,
I'm
Mama.
gonna put that one in the bank for later.
Wow.
That's just for you.
As she-
Sorry about that.
As she comes
Really crude.
inside, you see the interior of Chadraxa's shop is as dingy and brutally functional as the outside. You see a small counter in the back of the room that bears a hand-drawn placard declaring today's rates and a list of numbers and calculations that you recognize are boldly extortionary. She moves around to the other side of the counter. She looks at you. She's like, yes. I assume that you're here for the information that I promised.
What will getting this information require?
Crude eye. I like that. I like a person who can understand that it's a little bit of a quid and a pro. This for that, the tit for tat. You understand the way business works down here in the puddles. And you understand that nothing in life is for free.
Very similar to the coins.
It's very important. I only want two things. Two very simple things. Two things that you could very easily help me out with, and I'll let you in on a clue about some of the recent activity going on in the region. Information that could prove incredibly beneficial to the likes such as yourself, constabulary, and the guard. I'm sure you probably noticed when you looked in that I have a little bit of a record, one might say.
Just a small one. It was like about this thick.
All I want is you to clear my existing record and an approved business permit so that I can continue to operate within the district without any other of those nefarious legal troubles that crop up here and there. That's it. Very simple, very simple. A business permit for the puddles and a clearance of my record, and then I'll tell you everything I know.
How do we know the information you have is just so useful? Because those little things you say are not as little.
Yeah, we're not exactly interested in public urination here.
Turn around.
Well,
Like you did.
Like I did.
Yeah.
I forget.
I think it's very simple. It's hard to judge the weight of information and the value, but when new criminal enterprises pop up, I don't want to have to deal with such things. I'm trying to have a respectable business here. I don't want to get mixed up with such. And eliminating criminal threats from the street is what every good Absalonian citizen should do, but nothing in Absalom comes for free. Surely you can understand that me providing information for you to help knock out upstart criminal gangs is something of value to everybody within Absalom itself.
What caused your sudden change of heart?
What do you mean a change of heart?
Well,
I've always been a fine, upstanding citizen. A few people getting confused here and there. A few.
your lengthy
Runs
record
there.
seems to say otherwise.
If it was truly that bad, surely I would have been arrested by now. It's just misunderstandings, you see, but misunderstandings can make things difficult when you're trying to get a business permit and go on the up and up. And as you probably noticed, a lot of racism in Absalom, to be honest, actually. A lot of people don't trust hobgoblins.
Well, to be honest,
Probably because you're a woman too.
there is enough.
There is a lot of sexism in Absalom.
No.
I bet you probably experienced that yourself.
Of course.
Whenever you go out on a job, who do they talk to first? The men in your party, or do they talk to you, the women? When you report to your guard captain, do they address you, or do they address the men in your
Whoever
group?
has the biggest
In
bicep.
fairness, they see us before they see her.
I deal with it too. I get you.
That's heightest. Sorry about that.
There seems enough
Should we-
proof for us, to just take you in because the records, though.
That's why I
Like
just...
a nice lady.
Of course. So that's why I'm asking you...
Being illegal here.
There's nothing illegal about this establishment. It's all on the up and up.
If it
I
wouldn't
provide
be,
loans for the
why
less
would you
fortunate.
Why would you need us to clear your records and give you the paper that you need if everything you're doing is legal?
There's nothing illegal about issuing loans to people. I would just like to establish on a more permanent basis with an approved business permit. But those muckruckers in the puddles don't want to issue me one.
If you seem so eager to help benefit your community, your rates seem a bit, shall we say, unreasonable.
Hi.
I mean, she's not making anybody sign the papers.
Exactly. I don't force people. You look. The rates are as clear as day, written on a chalkboard when you enter in. It's not my fault that people can't pay back what they have to pay back.
Which doesn't seem
Should we
very
do a
supportive of you.
huddle real quick?
Yeah.
Huddle.
I
Let's
just
just
don't know
tell
how much
her.
huddle in the
permission
puddle?
we have
Yeah, huddle.
with these changes, though.
We could just tell her record's clear. And then just be like, yeah, you're good.
Because we're good guards.
Yeah. I'm not gonna clear it.
Then
Why?
we're just
Just,
like-
keep the file
I don't
open.
even know if we could here.
We could just say that it is.
We could give her like a 30-day permit just to get the information from her.
Just say it's
A
clear.
legal
I don't-
permit?
And then just say she has the permit. The muckruckers issue it, right? So we'd have to go talk to them.
I would assume so.
Yeah, we haven't seen them yet, so we could say,
All right, record's clear. Let us go. Give us a moment here. Or
Like
records you cleared. Give us some information now.
and
Consider
we'll
it
see
done. What do you got? And then we'll give you the
Yeah,
permit.
we'll see what we can do about the muckruckers because we haven't seen them yet.
All right.
All right.
All right, your record's clear. But now give us some information, and we'll get you that permit.
I can't believe
Consider it done. We can't take care of it now, obviously. You have my.
You don't have the authority.
You have my word, and I'll take care of it.
You're not a muckrucker. You don't have the ability to just clear my record like that. You'll have to talk to Zariah and convince her to clear the record.
Right.
Are you willing to do this?
I'm going to do that, but
But what are we gonna go to Zariah with?
yeah, I need some good information from you now.
Make a diplomacy check.
Yeah, alright. Wait, Zariah, the head of the Muckruckers. Oh, shoot. And the Rucker. That looks like fucker. Alright, cool. Diplomacy is a plus 23.
Alright. She looks at you, she's like, I'll give you a bit of information in good faith, in fact.
Yar.
When you run into Zariah, you should tell her to look into person drone.
Person drone?
Person drone.
Camera TV.
PERCEN. Drone. DROAN. She's like, in fact, she tells Zariah to look into him, and you ought to take a look at that globe in his office if you get a chance. Really interesting geography, if you catch my drift.
I don't care.
It's a fake globe, it's got some shit in it.
Well, we should just go investigate that then. Who needs a ride?
Well, we do.
Well, we need her to be on our side. Sorry.
I said who needs a ride? That's Ramsey's ride.
When you've got Zion, who needs a ride?
Can we not make a permit for her right now?
Is she really the only person in
You're
here?
good.
Is she the only person
we're
in there?
guards.
Yeah.
We might have something.
I mean, it looks like we're gonna have to go to the Muckruckers.
Yeah.
And so we have to go there anyway. 'Cause
And we're gonna have to make both of the cases to clear her record and get her the permit.
We can ask the Muckruckers about what the heck's his
Quigley.
name? Yeah, Quigley.
Quigley.
Quigley. Quigley.
Alrighty.
We'll try, but your requests are very high.
Alright. Question
But
though.
my information is quite good. I know a lot of what's going on within the region.
That's good. Let's see how good you are. Have you heard anything about Quigley rolling around in here lately?
Quiddly.
Goblin folk, nice fellow.
I might actually.
Excellent.
But that information could be tied to some other things. Anything else that you're interested though? I have a good pulse.
No,
Upon.
but I'm sure you can look in on what I've asked about so that you'll be armed when we
I
come back.
could. Anything else that you want to know about? I know a lot about what's going on in the region.
What about this
Going on.
parade float that was damaged?
At Gillen's Tannery, yes. Yes, you should go talk to him actually. He has some interesting ideas about what's going on with that.
I'm very concerned about
Super
this parade's success.
Useless.
What's the stepson's name?
Cola.
Colo.
Colo. Is the name Colo? Does the name Colo mean
Giving her
anything?
things to look into.
Yeah. Or she's just gonna be like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I know about that.
She looks at you and she winks slyly. Like,
Sup, Grayskin?
that's
Say a dirty word in Hobgoblin?
Yeah, probably.
come back to me when you have my permit and I'll give you some more. We'll talk a bit more about that.
Sweet.
Alright.
Yes. Nothing is free. We
Deuces.
got it.
We go find the Muckruckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the neighborhood.
I think I know how to talk to them. We should offer them some scrimp. I think they're swamp people.
Grim?
Scrimp.
Scrimp?
Go down there, talk like we got some scrimp for them.
Ding dang do.
Crayfish?
Some Cajun scrimps. Some
Okay.
crawdads. I'm fluent in many different dialects.
Like there's all sorts of
Disguises.
things going
Okay,
on.
let's head over to the Muckruckers. That lady's place did smell a bit. Just gonna say.
What about a little quiz?
A little bit of fermentation.
What do you know about some wasp guy vandalism?
what?
You're talking
I'm not laughing at
about.
you. I forgot about the wasp. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
Seems like
You talking about Orvingtons?
Oh,
That was hilarious. The wasps were so funny.
That boy of hers, Earthar, he owes me something good. He's up to 100 gold pieces with interest. But I've never set foot near his bank, and that's the truth. But as soon as I get paid, I guess some of those accidents probably gonna clear right up. Trust me on that. Not really sure what's going on there, but I suspect everything will be fine once I get my money.
So much flavor.
Right.
You're hardcore, and I respect that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never even been over to Overington's.
Of course.
I've heard a whole series of accidents have been following him lately.
And why would you have to go over there?
I have no reason to.
She doesn't need to.
She obviously knows
The wasps
everything
can go
right from
fly.
here.
I say we go find these muckruckers and get you hooked up, lady.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go talk to Zariah.
Yeah,
Zariah.
Zariah. Sounds like Zaya.
Is that Gillian, Nilsson, Nellen, whatever on the way?
It would be on the way, yeah.
Should we pop in?
Sure. What time is it? Are we still good on daylight?
Yeah, you're still on good on daylight.
Or we should go to the guy to see the globe. You know, just shopping. What's his name? I don't
Person
remember.
drone.
God damn it. Person drone. Woman camera TV.
Horrible.
We're past that now.
You guys want to head to the tannery since it's on the way?
Yes,
Yeah.
Towards the
please.
Muckruckers headquarters. All right.
Today's session's a lot to handle.
Yes.
As you swing by the tannery, you see an elven man arguing with a young woman as a large human stands off to the side. As you come in, you just hear him yelling. He's like, "I know you were behind this. You've always been jealous ever since I stole Yessen from you, and you've held that chip on your shoulder, Elismara, ever since then. Breaking in, almost burning down the whole tannery just to try to get back, just because he's not even interested in you anymore. He married me."
Hi.
As you mentioned,
what's up?
the human man turns towards you. He's like, oh, thank God, the guard, please come. Oh my God, they've been at each other's throats for over half an hour now. Please, I could use your help.
Alrighty, break it up, laddies.
We can't make some fire like the last time we stopped an argument.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys live.
You got any fires to put out?
Any oil fires?
Any pickle fire.
Fried pickle.
As you come around, they're like, the elf turns towards you. He's like, finally, the guard! Arrest her already! Vandalizing my property, trying to burn everything down. The jealous rage.
Just calm down.
Up
Calm
to
down.
it! She's right here!
What evidence do you have?
Well, obviously, the most profound evidence is the fact that she's a jealous bitch. And she's like, I had nothing to do with anything. I didn't break in. I had nothing to do with this.
Sir, did you see her break in?
This is real guard work.
No, but who else would want to break in?
That's a great question.
I don't know. I am not from around here.
Obviously, he came in and destroyed my float I've been working on out of a fit of jealous rage since I married Yessen. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was just shopping. I haven't even been over here. You just accost me like this. I know what you are. You floozy. You whore. Whoa. I don't want you anymore.
All of a sudden, my motivation has gone way down.
Hang on there. Let's separate them.
Yeah.
Can I
Let's calm down with the toxic
separate the
masculinity.
parties? The
here.
story.
Pull
Yeah.
them off to other sides.
I think I'm back across the line. There's been a fire.
Who goes with?
Yeah.
Well, the girls go with the woman, obviously.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we gotta make her feel
Okay.
safe in this
Or
situation.
maybe we should go talk to him.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, because he's
because he's
tasty
hot?
treat.
Yeah.
You're looking for Looking for a little bit of
No.
He's already claimed
No
his man, though.
hero
Yeah, let's
points
go.
for Zaya.
Let's go
We were
talk
just
to the
thinking,
lead.
maybe he's more prone to talk to us then, you know.
You're hairless right now. We haven't gotten you a solve yet. I mean, maybe he's into it. I don't know.
yeah. Nobody's into that kind of Brazilian. Jesus
You
Christ.
want to talk to her first?
This is Brazilian.
Get her.
Brazilian cat. You gotta have like some like.
Shut up, Fox Killer.
That got real.
It's going down. All right, do it.
I'm not the one who paid a tip for having my fox do with my bread.
Twitch gave you a hero point.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right,
anyway, who's going with
They also,
who? I
Twitch
lost
also
track
said
of
it.
that.
Alpha.
We're taking
the
a
lady.
lady.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Talk to our guy here.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys
It's gonna
pull
take a second to simmer down.
Elsamara off to the side. She's like, I have no idea what he's talking about. I promise. I had nothing to do with any vandalism. I don't even care that Yesin got married. He's gay. It was never gonna work out anyways between us.
Do you guys
He just
That's why
never
he was
told
fine.
me.
to make moves?
Elsamara, was it?
Yeah.
Gotta make a move on him.
Yar.
How long ago did you two cease to be involved?
That was forever ago.
Right?
A year, maybe more.
Oh my jib.
How long were you together before that?
Only a few months.
I'm sorry.
Definitely sounds like this is not an issue for you.
I have nothing to do with any vandalism.
So does he hate you? Why does he accuse you like this?
I think he's just jealous and he's afraid that Yesin maybe isn't as so into him and into his
As gay
type as he wishes. Insecurity, if you have to ask me.
Did you ever suppose that Yesin was interested in
Men?
men, I guess?
Zariah.
Yeah.
Well, there were
That's all right.
nights when, he asked to do some things with some other people and he seemed a bit more interested in other events, but I didn't think that he was all the way gay. No.
Do you know what's been going on at his shop and what happened?
I have no idea. I didn't even know that Yesin was married to him. I just heard he married some bloke. I was just out shopping and he started yelling and screaming at me.
Sounds legit. Do you still have any contact with Yesin?
No.
Cool.
Alright.
The men.
Yeah,
Ahoy there, sailor.
the dead end.
Give him a clap there on the. What's
Are you
the
just
problem?
gonna do your job and arrest her already?
Let's calm down first. We haven't even gotten your names. Please state your name.
Gillo Nolan.
Social security.
So scared. Credit cards?
You have to understand. It's
Free code number on the back of your card.
somebody broke in a few nights ago and they stole most of my float.
That's outrageous. What was it made of?
Gold.
Leather, various parts.
Sequence. Thinking.
I just don't understand. It's a
How big were the pieces? Could they have been used for clothing?
I suppose.
Interesting.
Who's the big guy over there? Not talking over in the corner there.
That's my husband, Yesin.
Oh, when did
He
you
used
guys?
to date that floozy over there.
Let's calm down now. Let's calm down. He's allowed to have a past.
When did you guys get married?
We've been married for close to a year.
All right. Why would she?
And she had no idea. Makes no sense.
No,
What?
yeah.
Why would she? Still be harassing you after a year? Someone would get over it. Surely.
Obviously quite jealous. Yesin's a fine man. She probably never got over the fact that he left her for me.
But you never saw her. Has she bothered you in the past?
Does that matter?
Yes.
It does. It actually super does.
No, but if she chose to break in and vandalize my shop, isn't that strong enough for a first offense?
Did you see her do it?
No, I didn't see her do it, but who else would want to break in?
That's a great question.
I mean, you look around you here, and you know it's not exactly. It's a bit of a rough neighborhood. It seems like.
It's... He doesn't have a response to that. He just huffs.
All right, I think the best thing we could do now is make sure you guys stay apart from each other. For the time being, we're doing a full investigation, and we should let us stay over here away from her, and we'll confer with our partners. And we're so back.
Yeah. So
All right.
we'll come over. We're like, yeah, she just happened to be passing by. I don't think that there's actually any sort of an issue here.
Well,
But she also said she doesn't know when they got married and stuff, but it seems like they got married a year ago.
yeah,
I
but
don't think she knows.
Should we take a look
Now
around
she
the
doesn't have
shop?
anything to
I don't
do
know.
with
I
it.
Is
think
there
we
gonna be
disperse
anything?
disperse the two parties. Take their names, make them feel good that we're
Yeah,
investigating.
yeah.
Oh, 100%.
We'll
And then
we'll look into it.
We'll look into it.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on her.
I know this is tenuous, but the leather for the float
Yeah,
would be used. So
that's not bad.
it is very loose thread, but
Could be
We're
there. Could
thinking
be
about it.
something. We'll take a look at it.
so if one of them has like a giant Elmo face on their cloak, we'll know. Sorry.
Scott. If it looks
Ah, the
particularly,
Thanksgiving Day parade.
yeah,
Of course.
if it looks particularly flashy, we'll know where it came from. All right, you two, stay away from each other. We're keeping an eye on you. We're going to investigate this, Mr. Nolan.
Nalin.
And neither of you want to be around each other anyway, so it shouldn't
yeah.
be difficult.
Part ways.
You need to arrest her. She almost burned down my whole shop, destroyed my entire float.
We're going to take a look at it. We're going to
we'll keep a
investigate,
close
but
eye
we
on
can't
her.
detain her right now. But we have her name written down. See?
If
You're just gonna walk away.
No,
You're
we
gonna
are.
look around for evidence.
We are looking around, but we're
Shouldn't you detain her before you let her escape?
Whoa.
She could run.
Down.
We know where
She
lives.
can't outrun Mrs. Aerodynamic over
She
here.
could have ran. If indeed
She's probably 5
she
feet faster
would be
per-
responsible for what happened, she wouldn't have been here by now. Think about it.
Make a diplomacy check.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I should use the hero point.
No, but sorry. That,
Then
it's your
five.
it's your character. I'm sorry. You're right.
There.
I shouldn't tell you what to do.
Nothing changed. It's like I didn't say. Fine.
Like now that she knows the guard's on her, she'll surely run away.
We'll keep an eye on her and make sure that does not happen.
In the meantime, let's take a look around.
Yeah. In the meantime, we have some
She's got
questions
stuff
and
to
we
do,
would like
man.
to take a look at
We're
what
gonna
happened
go
in your shop.
investigate now. Find proof. I'll catch her real fast.
So we're gonna stay here to make sure she doesn't get away?
Yes.
I'll stay.
Cyan, lady.
I guess we're
the
not
men
taking
will
her.
go investigate. Sorry, no.
Wow.
Stand back, ladies.
Wow.
Lily, you and I.
Sexism really is
I
rampant
will
in the
stay
guard.
with her. You
What?
guys go investigate.
Oh, just you?
I'm not investigative anyway, so it's fine.
Ah,
You and I have the same investigative powers for the most part.
All right, fine. We're gonna hold her here then.
Alright, as you guys prepare to investigate, this is where we'll take our midstream break.
okay.
So as such, we will return shortly in 15 minutes, which I didn't set the timer
That's
for.
all I hear.
And we'll see you in a little bit. And welcome back to Agents of Edgewatch. Very important announcement for everyone, just so everyone knows. No foxes were harmed in the making of today's episode in real life. Fox stew is not a thing
In America.
here where we live.
Yeah.
Maybe in other places, but we are not eating fox stew. No foxes were harmed.
537.
All right, who is
6:14.
investigating the tannery?
Yeah.
I know a couple people stayed behind.
I'm babysitting.
I'm
Yeah.
investigating for sure.
Yeah, I want to investigate.
I will go into because I love floats. I like a nice parade.
I do like things that are lighter than air.
All right, you walk into the tannery itself. There are alleys on each side that seems to show signs of regular muddy footprints, and traffic. It looks like people helped try to. A whole slew of people. Parts of the tannery are burned. Signs of the fire and such from the vandalism attempt. Go ahead and make me perception checks as you approach it.
All of us can one do it.
Yeah, we're all looking around.
Wow, 13.
14.
Wow,
Not your night for rolls, Saya.
I don't know what to do. Civic?
Not 20, 30.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, okay, cool.
Good job.
All right. With your
Sorry.
30, you notice as you approach, the rear door to the tannery appears to have been smashed open with exceptional force, as though
Definitely
something
sounds like this girl.
incredibly strong and brutish just blew it kind of like off its hinges, sort of shattering it. Smudges of fresh paint cling to the door frame and the lintel where the door was broken.
Well, seems like one of the
Is
floors
he with
more
us?
disturbing.
Are you pointing this
is he
out?
with us? You have to point it out to him, be like, hey, like,
There.
is he?
No, he's staying out in the yard while you
I'm gonna go
investigate.
get him.
So right now you just see that the door's been like smashed open. There's paint all across the top and the sides. It's kind of smudging the sides.
Is it paint
Exactly.
or is it goat's blood?
Maybe
I'm gonna go take a look at the paint and see if it like leads outside. Like I'm gonna go outside the door.
Roll me a crafting check.
Me? Yeah.
No!
Do you
Crafting.
have it
Because I'm re-rolling the things I'm okay at.
I'm 4 in crafting.
You're what?
+4.
Oh, that's great.
No, it's I have the improvisation something. 12. Womp womp.
You kind of take it with your fingers and it's just kind of stuck on the edges there. Just can't make much sense out of it.
Paint.
It's
is
weird,
there
but you
paint
don't
here?
notice anything
Lead paint.
out of the ordinary
I used to
there.
eat this as a child.
Can I take a look? I might
Sure.
have a better
Make a
idea.
crafting check.
All right, let's come on, big money. Grammys and I didn't see anything either. I think I slipped on the paint.
Paint.
I-
Odd.
I nat one.
Oh my gosh.
Like
I
puts
think
it
you
in
don't
your
even
eye.
know
Like,
what paint is.
Are you sure this is
Are you
paint?
sure this
Yeah.
is paint? I think
It's the fumes, okay? Jesus.
Wow.
Can I'm gonna poke my head out the door then and see if like there's paint on the outside.
Still messed up from the
No,
fire.
it just seems to have been smudged going kind of through the frame on the top and the sides itself.
Weird. Is the float in here? The float's in this.
As you move inside, you see the burned wreckage from the parade float still litters the large open area of the tannery. Kind of burnt, scarred, kind of the wreckage throughout. If you want to investigate the wreckage itself.
Yeah, I'll go digging, sniffing around for clues.
I'll try to.
You can choose crafting or perception, depending on how you feel, whether you want to try to just look around or you want to try to like piece together kind of what the float looked like or how it was assembled.
I'll go for crafting.
All right.
And that one again?
Wow.
Is it the same
It's like
die?
Can I-
statistically.
I'm gonna go just.
Same die?
No.
Here's your halftime hero points, by the way.
Oh, yay.
Do you want to just have him keep it for you?
Yeah, do you want to hang on that one? Can I roll that again?
How many do you want?
Sure.
Two nat ones in a row is too much for me to bear.
Here.
No, I'm not here. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, well, there you go.
And that one again?
22.
That'd be awesome.
All right, and you're
No,
rolling,
I got 2 ones.
you're rolling perception.
Yeah. 13.
All right. As you start to piece together kind of the float and how it's assembled, you start to notice that it doesn't look like what's left of the burned wreckage fits together quite right. It looks like several pieces might be missing or broken off and taken away, as though not just destroyed, but parts were stolen from it.
Do you think his husband is big and strong?
Did I see anything?
He's a tall.
You don't see anything. It just looks burnt.
Wow, look at that fire.
I'm gonna
Fire. Bad on the ship.
Yeah.
Bad here. Paint and fire.
Painted fire, yeah. Very mysterious.
I'll share with you that the pieces are missing, and that what's left doesn't add up to what it should be.
I think it's not. He's
Interesting.
2 plus 2 does not. Whatever it's supposed to equal.
The 2 here and the 2 here will not equal the 5 that it should be.
It was white paint? Does color not even matter?
Could you even tell?
There was a bit of color. White, traces of red and blue.
America.
America did it.
America, freedom burst into the place.
Yeah, it was Team America.
Too much freedom.
What else?
Well,
Fire,
float,
bad,
the door.
paint. Some red, white, and blue.
Pain exists.
Big person or thing burst the door down.
Great force.
something's missing.
Gonna miss some pieces.
Why didn't we talk to Yessen? Did we talk to Yessen?
The husband? No. Where is
We should go talk. He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big.
But why would he have to break through a door to get in if he's married to this dude? He probably has free reign
it?
over
It looks
the.
like vandalism.
I mean, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a reason.
Well, what's
Oh, they got to him. The Copper Hand Palm Gang.
The golden dawn red. I don't know. Yeah.
The Golden Codpiece Gang.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if we have much else to go off of in here. But we don't want to. Let's go talk to that big fella out there. He looks like he could knock
Yeah,
over this door.
let's let the girls know what's going on. Maybe they have an idea.
I was with you
Yeah.
the whole time.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
Then how come you didn't do shit?
I fucking rolled!
Access.
Oh my god!
were you here?
That's the one.
I'm sorry, I must have been too focused on what I was
I rolled
doing.
the natural one, and he's like, "What the fuck did you do?"
I rolled for perception. What did you do?
Oh, does we have a burn kit? Jesus.
All right.
In fairness, a dog has been
can
looking
try
at
some
like for the
crafting
past
checks
3
if you
I
minutes.
mean, I would like to try
Sure.
some crafting, but
Yeah.
he's plus 0.
Make a crafting check.
He got bored with my knee, so he went
I
down
have
on
2
foot.
hero points, you know.
I mean, we've determined.
Well, I'm no nothing.
Like burnt
Agreed.
paint.
Burnt like my fur.
Well, guess what? 6 is more than 1.
It is a lot more than 1. What was your bonus stuff?
Plus 0.
You get his head back
Yeah,
out into the yard.
I
You
tried to move my
see
foot.
Gillo's there. He's still like mean mugging. Elsamara. He's like,
Yeah, he's licking between my toes.
they're gonna find out what you did and you're gonna go to jail.
Has a
Burning down my shop.
move.
I'm gonna say what's up to Yessen. Hey there. We didn't
Please.
interview you.
Please tell me you found something. It's just his jealousy is just so ridiculous at this point.
Do you know anything about what that float was for? What was it?
Yeah, we're building a float for the Radiant Parade in a couple days' time.
What was it? What was the theme? Love floats.
Gilla had an amazing idea to build a float that symbolized Eredon raising the Star Stone out of the ocean itself to commemorate the birth of the Isles.
Pretty impressive.
Ambitious.
It was beautiful.
Creative.
And, Gillian over there, he's your husband, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
The float was almost as beautiful as he is.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, handsome lad.
How long ago did you get married?
About a year.
No, about a year. Okay.
Did you think you're gonna catch
is-
them with?
Darn.
What was the float made of?
This cop thing is not as easy as I
Wood.
thought.
Leather, various mechanical parts to simulate the raising of the Starstone.
And you were involved with the woman over there.
A while ago, yes. Elsamar and I dated for a few months.
For a few months. Few months dating. Mhm.
Random Zay's over there, you just hear "Menage a trois."
Everybody else can get a break.
Obvious.
And you think she's jealous of you two there?
No, it's insane. We broke up on amicable terms before I even met Gil.
Well,
Checks out.
Then why is he
Yeah.
accusing?
Completely ridiculous.
I agree.
He just gets jealous. You have to understand.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, we looked at the back door there, and I don't think she could have busted that down the way it looks.
What do you mean?
Oh, it looks like it would have taken a strong lad. You know, like you.
Male, tall.
Because women can't be strong.
I mean,
Do you think women can't be strong?
Zaya.
Just assume
No,
it
I
had to
want
be
you
a man?
feel guilty.
I'm not even over here, so that was just me. You know.
yeah. Oh yeah, it looks.
Apparently, sexism is a theme of this game.
I'm over babysitting.
And I'm racist towards half-orcs, apparently.
I eat halflings, so we're all bad.
We're all. It's
We all got checkered pasts, you know.
We all
No need
got
to
our
go
things.
digging.
We're just trying to make it right now.
Well, I don't know where to go from here. Story checks out. I'm conferring. Thank you for your story.
Story checks out.
Yeah.
Leather missing from somewhere else, or is
No,
this the place
just the
the leather
float.
was missing from? No, there were big pieces of leather missing from somewhere.
Here. They stole
Here,
leather.
okay.
But we don't know really why or
Right,
who.
yeah.
Or it may not just be leather.
No motive or
We're talking
anything.
about mechanisms.
Yeah.
So.
To conferring with my fellow guards here.
What business are you in, Yessen?
I'm a florist.
Lovely.
Both of you were like,
End of questioning.
How's the
Do you need flowers for a loved one in your life? I can make a wonderful bouquet.
Yeah. Do you have any for making up to someone for eating one of their kind?
Well, I would typically perhaps go with a pale yellow rose surrounded with some small three-pronged lilies, and then decorated with, you know, some nice greenery and a bit of blue starfire flower.
Do you think foxes will like the smell of those things?
What?
Never mind. I'll come by later for it.
Don't judge.
that sounds really tasteful. I think you should get it.
Do you want a bouquet for a fox?
It's a manifestation and avatar of a god. Just roll with me on this, okay? I'm dealing with a lot of shit
For
today.
a foxy lady. Yeah.
Well, I've got some foxgrass.
Oh,
That sounds great.
I could get some together for you, I suppose.
should.
Please and thank you.
Since you gave 10 gold for no reason, at least this is gonna be.
Did we give 10?
No, we didn't give 10 gold. We ate the fox.
Yeah, we ate it.
It was tasty!
You were gonna put a man out of business. We had to.
He made good bread. He could just have a bakery. He doesn't have to have a fox tavern.
He could have had a family.
We're going to be talking about this the rest of the guys. I don't want to.
You're just gonna take his job away from him? Ridiculous. So, all the stories are matching up. It couldn't have been her. that busted down the door.
I mean, it could have been.
She could have been. It could have been, but what
yeah,
the hell's that paint? Why is the paint? The paint's weird.
We sure shit don't know.
Ah, yeah, wait.
Unless you guys know more about paint, like...
I want to go talk to Gil.
As you approach him, he's like, well, did you find the proof that you need to arrest her?
We're working it, but did you have any paint in there? In the tannery? Did you, do you hold paints?
I don't keep a lot of paints. Mostly we stain things.
Were you painting the float?
It wasn't finished enough for a coat of paint, no.
Who has paint around here?
No, I don't think I'm even.
I don't know, you could probably go to a nearby shop and find some paint, I'm sure. Why are you so interested in paint?
There was some scattered around the doors, you may have noticed. The red, white, and blue.
I didn't notice any paint.
He rolled an
What are you talking about? Show me this
Yeah,
paint.
let's point it out to him. Just be like, here.
Look at my finger paint. like.
Maybe he's colorblind.
God, he has roll perception now.
I don't know, got some goop there.
You head over and he looks at it. It's like, this is grease paint.
Interesting.
That's very specific.
This is what clowns wear, like a face paint for a clown. I wouldn't use this to paint a float. It makes no sense.
Indeed, I had not noticed that.
See, we didn't have to roll. Could have just came in and us.
I take it there aren't any clowns around here.
No.
And you haven't pissed any clowns off lately?
No, I'm telling you, it's El Samara. She's a doctor, not a clown.
And she has grease paint
You think she can knock
in
this
her
door down?
possession that she could blow down this door with? Or use Yesin to
Roll a
knock it down?
diplomacy check.
I'm not being very nice. I deserve one for that. I rolled off the tower.
You're never nice.
That's a
Sitting is
25.
not nice.
I've been very mean today at 25.
You're like,
It's my energy.
I'm sorry.
today?
That's true. The best.
You were like, show me your vault or I'll murder you and never help you.
I never threatened murder. I just implied it.
You eat things I don't agree with, prepare to die.
He's like, I suppose it must not be her. And you can't arrest her for being a whore, right?
Unfortunately, that is not against the law, but you can get with your local councilman to see if you can get that changed.
Because she wants to steal my husband.
She doesn't seem very interested in him, and he seems very interested in you, so I don't know what you need to worry about.
He said that there's nothing even.
Your husband thinks you're beautiful.
They broke
You should be
up.
more secure in your relationship.
They broke up.
Yeah, he
He
called you
literally
beautiful
told
specifically.
total strangers that he thinks you're beautiful. You should be okay with
He
this.
said
Yeah.
he has no interest in her whatsoever, and in nobody else.
So I think you guys should just stay away from each other. We'll keep investigating this, though. We need to go find us some clowns.
I'm gonna go see a guy about some grease paint.
Yeah. But we'll keep investigating.
Grease paint is
Thank you.
oil based,
It's like, it sticks on your skin.
but it's an oil based, right?
I don't know.
Paint?
Yeah,
As opposed to
no,
water
grease
based.
is. Yeah, grease would be more oily.
Yeah, it's thick.
Inflammable, actually.
I don't know if
It's
it's...
the same word, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean it
Yeah.
burns faster.
I don't know.
Does it burn? No.
I don't
If it's an oil base,
I don't know.
I don't know if paint burns, you know what I mean? Or adds to... There's
well, an accelerant. I mean, it'd be like
certain...
Makeup used by actors in the theater. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's
It's a
Not
thick
any
oil-based makeup.
Well, there you go. don't
Usually
know.
applied to the skin with the fingers or a sponge. It blends well before it is set.
What if?
Using grease paint can
Something
drastically
written
change
in it?
skin color.
This makes no sense. Somebody
Red,
burned
white,
it
and
off.
blue.
Short to peak.
Red, white, and blue is weird.
yeah, like it doesn't sound like if it's somebody
Face
had paint on their face, like it's not like they smeared their face on the door.
And put their face into the door.
Yeah. I mean, it
It's
could
a
be that it was
mystery.
on something, but I'm just saying, like, if it's an oil-based paint, it could have
Is
been
he
used
still
as an
here?
accelerant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have one question for you, probably the last one. Did anybody know about your super awesome plan that your husband told us about?
There'd
it?
still be somebody that had access to.
I'm just saying.
You think that they wanted to burn my float down because it was so great?
Maybe somebody was just so jealous and they were like, oh man, if he's gonna do this, then we're screwed. So who else knew about this plan?
That is a great question.
A lot of people. I was quite proud of my idea, but it doesn't make. There's not like there's any award or prize for having the best float.
Jealousy? You were just accusing her from jealousy, so why not somebody being jealous on her project?
Perhaps, I don't know. Why would anybody want to?
Because it's too
Anybody
beautiful like
accuse a
you.
woman of trying to cheat with his husband.
We're just gonna have to keep asking around town, I think, to really figure this out.
Yeah.
Just I don't understand how she never saw the plan. Or whatever, the thing.
You didn't see it either. Until it was pointed out to you.
Oh, I guess.
It's
I
not
know, we
like
gotta find
coated in paint, like little smudges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small little patches, smudges
like-
here and there.
We just gotta
By
go find a
mistake,
roving
that's
gang
how they were,
of
whoever
clowns.
did it. And burned. Or maybe somebody else burned.
Yeah.
I think we should. Maybe we should. If we're on the way to the Muckruckers, we could be like, "Hey, do you know anything about clowns? People disguising themselves. You know what I mean?"
Yeah, it's worth asking on the way. Alright.
Anyways,
What are we gonna ask if somebody knows any clowns?
yeah, literally. You know any? If the circus is in town.
Hey, you seen Bozo? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
I would imagine that there's probably entertainers because it's
The
the Radiant
festival?
Festival.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Well,
we don't have to go to
I don't-
the menagerie.
Alright.
I don't know if we're gonna find anything else. I mean, is there any other thing we can ask her?
Should we walk this kind lady out to where she wants to be and then we'll just head on our way?
Yeah.
Yar.
Alright, let's do it.
Thank you so much for clearing my name. I swear I had nothing to do with anything.
You let us know though if you do find something. Because we kind of Talking about
Oh my god!
I'm just saying we saved her from he's not jealous anymore now. We sorted everything out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully he
Yeah,
won't
like,
bother you
otherwise
anymore.
it's,
Looks at you, she's like, okay. She reaches down.
No,
to
no,
her
no,
pocket.
no, 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 no.
Surely you
Now, if you
don't.
do know any medicine shop
Or
that use
Oh yeah, do you know? Oh, she's a doctor.
she's a,
I'm a doctor, actually.
That's what I was, because my car, I had a terrible accident.
Oh, it does look like a horrible skin condition.
Yes. Well, yes.
She almost got turned into a flying head.
It was more like a curse.
Roll me diplomacy.
Can I roll for something else?
Zaya.
Zaya.
All these
Can I ask-
tokens used on
can I ask-
diplomacy.
Oh, the same thing, 11.
Can I ask for her?
cannot believe. Guidance, please.
Check. I could
That's 1 point.
take you back to the shop and I could maybe
you
find a
a normal
style for
price
you
for it.
for a modest fee.
Okay.
I will help pay for it. I'm sure that's part of my fault.
I have one.
And she can meander through the district a little bit on the edge between the puddles and the coins. She kind of takes you to a small shop. Kind of opens the door. It's relatively quiet. Just it looks like a kind of a waypoint for people to come in, get quick fixes and stuff. She opens up to a back room and she's like, "Please come inside." She comes in.
I draw and turn.
She closes the door. She's like, "Sorry, patient doctor privacy," and she shuts the door. And
We're never
you
gonna see
there's
Zaya again. Let's just go get
there's a small bed, and it's very kind of clean and sterile looking, and there's a cabinet, and it has like a mortar and pestle of various herbs and ointments. She sits you down. She's like, but before I make the salve, we have to go over a quick health history check. If you've been exposed to any
God.
lycanthropes, undead scratches, curses, demonic possession, were creatures of any type,
all of the above.
COVID-19.
Not all of the
No demonic.
The curse one, yeah.
The curse. It was a curse.
Oh,
That was a couple
curse,
weeks
a
ago.
curse. I see. And were you able to remove the curse?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Are you sexually active?
Meow.
I'll put that down as a maybe. Are you using protection?
Meow meow.
You're like, I always carry my knives.
My claws are always sharp.
You know,
Protection I need.
unplanned pregnancy is a serious condition for guard members in Absalon. It could take you out of the line of duty. If you are sexually active, you should make sure that you use protection.
Are you sexually active?
Not since Yeson left me.
Not since yesterday.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I thought that's what you were saying. Not since yesterday.
Yes.
I mean, not now.
And how many days ago did you lose your fur?
2 weeks.
Virginity.
I thought that's where that was like going to.
Okay, and
Since we're on that line.
can I take a sample of your fur?
I'm glad we're outside, not
That's
hearing any of
peach
this.
fuzz.
Yeah,
here?
just like listen to or lobby music or whatever.
She
flipping through,
picks
watching
out
it.
a bit of hair.
Yeah.
And she goes over and she's like,
She's like, you're gonna die. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
and she mixes some stuff up and she grabs something and a little bit of jelly and she grinds up some herbs and mixes everything together and then before she has a small little jar and she's like, just 2 gold and rub this generously over your entire body before you go to bed and it should accelerate your hair growth.
I give her 4 gold.
She's like, it's only 2.
But I insist. Because you want to treat me and I appreciate it.
Well, let
I
me.
asked for help before and nobody ever did anything for me. What? It's Doctor? It's confidential.
Yeah, we can't.
No, he had to start right in there.
Are you guys gonna get sexually active in the room?
I'm just thumbing through Locksmith Monthly out in the lobby.
The
If I give her
X93.
gold, is she gonna put her back in
X93!
Oh yeah, guys. Knock on
Can't do
4021.
anything.
It's got like a centerfold. Whoa.
I tried.
Giant lock.
Look at the tumblers on this one.
Be sure to visit Lockpicking Emporium
I can do
4720
into a-
during the Radiant Parade.
Oh hell yeah, I'm going.
Visit vendor booth 29X1.
Take a little note, like
Festival grounds.
rip out the page.
I can actually
I
sit
can't believe they still have booth wenches. That's just wrong.
I cared about
because we were together.
She
4 gold.
takes the gold. She's like, thank you so much. I appreciate
No,
it.
thank you. And if this will work out.
Okay, make
Wink,
sure
wink.
you rub it generously across your entire body that you want to have your fur grow back on, and you should see results
show me how?
relatively quickly.
Oh, God.
If you break out into a rash, come see me immediately. Don't wait. Okay?
That means you're acting poorly to the punk
Should we
blood.
test it now to see just a bit in case I'm sensitive or not?
Well, it works best when you're at rest, but we could put a little bit on. She takes a bit and rubs it on your.
If it's a rash, I would rather
Okay.
be around.
Make me a
this
fortitude
neighborhood.
save.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, like the monk doesn't have good fortitude.
or bad before night.
She's like, yeah, try a little.
Yeah.
You guys are the worst. Thank you.
Hey, you asked if she was sexually active. You started this.
That's what doctors always do. I just went through my PHA.
Doctor thing.
It's a doctor thing.
I'm gonna call him.
Every time you do a physical,
I'm a doctor.
Hey,
nothing happens. You feel
happens in the
fine.
privacy of your doctor's office.
Stays in the doctor's office.
You feel fine.
Okay. I already look like this. A rash would be horrible.
Splotchy.
Oh, God.
Thank you so
It's
much.
horrible.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. I hope it helps.
Yes, me too. Let's go to bed now.
Yeah.
We need to rest.
Muckruckers!
We need to rest.
Go rest.
Put here. Think. How should I call it? Fur growing tincture.
Sure.
Tincture, nice.
Ointment. south, perhaps.
Sure mean anyway.
Mug breakers.
Let's go. Onward.
Yeah.
Tincture is typically an extracted plant or animal material dissolved in ethanol. It's very specific.
That's what we use back at home. There's a tincture for everything, my grandma said.
Where's that? Okay.
Wow.
That's an accent.
Nice. Nice.
All right. You guys start making your way deeper into the Puddles district, heading towards a place known as the Stilt House. Directions seem to indicate that this might be the headquarters for the Muckruckers, the local puddle guard. As you walk inside, you see a slightly frazzled female human sort of standing at the desk. As she turns to look at you, she's like, yes, you hit her report of crime.
No, we're from Edgewatch. We're here to see if we can help out and see if we can also get some information.
Yes, this is the best news I've heard all week. Oh my god, you're just in time too. Your sergeant already cleared me to requisition you for some work if you made it down this way.
Excellent. I can't wait to begin.
How can we be of service?
I've been trying to locate a local gang of smugglers run by a notorious man by the name of Person Drone.
That name does say something.
I've been able to
Guaranteed.
track him down to a local dockside sweatshop. I've tried to work some of the laborers going in and out there, but I've had a hard time being able to get them to speak up. Every time I try to investigate the laborers or ask them what's going on, they clam up tighter than, well, a clam.
Good one.
Yar, glass. Ocean humor.
Very clever. Very clever.
Each one seems to just speak about some lady known as Kepsi. I've put out some feelers. It looks like Kepsi's one of the overseers there, a cruel bugbear lady that has
What?
kind of keeps the laborers working tough.
I'm sorry, did you say bugbear?
Yes, a bugbear.
Oh boy. Y'all get your spells prepared?
Blink.
A bugbear?
I'm assuming it's half bear, half bug. Sounds like
Which half is the bug?
pretty perceptive here. You know?
Yeah, which half is the fly?
It's a bee.
I'll pull up a picture for you to help out. So,
Help the immersion.
yes.
Oh, my immersion.
Help your immersion.
Oh,
That is
boy.
not
That
what I
is-
thought.
Bug version.
Where's
I
the
don't see any
bear?
I
bug.
hope it doesn't.
They're similar
I can't
to
even get it out.
they're goblinoids, related to
I'm in shock.
goblins and hobgoblins.
Dude.
They're a form of goblinoid.
She's definitely in the 750 club.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do you think she's sexually active?
Asking for a friend.
Let's get that doctor.
Oh, we're gonna need a doctor for something else, guaranteed. There's gonna be contusions and bruising,
What have I done?
lacerations,
Kill me now.
and extra piercings because.
I just give you a hero point for that. You've stumped me now. Oh my god. I can't.
What do I do with that?
Oh my god! Holy shit.
What the fuck? Okay.
Alright, well, anyway, she's probably awesome and probably kicks ass.
Probably.
Anyway. Yeah, we got some information on Person Drone.
So you know who I speak.
We do. We've heard tales of this person and things we can use as leverage against them.
Then you would be the perfect. Here's the deal. This building, it's a well-built, thick walls, solid defense. The Muckruckers don't have the ability to lead a raid against it itself.
Even with Greaseman.
But my plan is, later tonight, we conduct a raid upon the building. Break in, round up any of the smugglers, and then dig in and figure out more. He's well connected, very knowledgeable. We have to take him in alive.
Can you guarantee he will be there
Take people in.
this evening?
We keep a good watch on him. He usually goes there, stays within the realms most nights. To date, over the last week or so, he's been there every single night. That place is locked up tight, though. It's hard to get people inside. Don't know too much. There's a front door, and there's a large side door on the,
Do we need a ladder?
Don't let me get my directions wrong here.
'Cause we might
Check
have
the
a ladder.
compass here.
The ladder. I don't think I ever really sat it down. Just carrying
On the eastern side, there's a large door as well. There's a few alleyways that circle around, but we haven't been able to get around that area either. It's locked up quite tight.
We know someone who may be able to help us with some more information. However, she has requested something in return. What's her name?
Tradoxa.
Droxa.
There you go.
Tradoxa.
Tradoxa.
What does she want? Taking advantage of the poor people here in the puddles with her outrageous loans, trying to set up shop to take advantage of innocent people.
I completely agree. However, she does have some very useful information pertaining to other things that we are looking into and also this matter, and may be able to help us. However, she is looking to have her record expunged and also to obtain a legal business license.
So she can take advantage of more people?
If there's a way around this, I would love to see that happen because I agree that she is taking advantage of the people of your district. However, I think that the information that she has made available could be incredibly useful. And even if she has a legal business license, it could still be made difficult for her to perform her job.
And the license can always be taken back.
Yes, if she breaks any rules, I think it would be well within your rights to immediately revoke her license at any time.
Very well.
Permanently.
If you can help me take down Person Drone, and it helps you in whatever investigation you're searching, I'll issue her the permit.
Thank you. I agree. It's difficult. There are many evils in this world. However, some are
I hate
far
to
more
kinda deal
nefarious
with
than
her,
others.
but horrible.
Agreed. But
Very well, then.
once we issue her the license, you are more than welcome to keep a very strong eye on her, and if she steps
I
out of
will.
line in any...
We'll keep a strong watch on her, but first, we need to take Person out.
Yes.
Drone's a crafty bastard.
Alright.
Shall we wait until nighttime?
Well,
Rest up?
let's go back and see
If there's
her
any
stuff
things
and
that
get
you
some
need to take
information.
care of beforehand, or stock up on provisions or the like, we can meet. And she sketches out a small map towards the docks area where the sweatshop is. We'll circle back shortly after sundown, and then myself and some of the muckruckers will hang back. We'll capture anybody who might try to escape, but you all look like much more capable folks than a lot of the people I can pull in off the street, so I'll count on you to lead the charge within the building.
Happy to serve. We will
Very
meet
well.
you there after sundown.
Very well. And she hands you over a small map, and she's like, well, I'll see you in a few hours then.
In a few hours.
Sweet.
Shall we go back and see Orville Redenbacher and tell him that
Orvington?
Tell him that his
You want popcorn or something?
Is he the one that said he's gonna give us a reward?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
We can
And I was
tell him
kind of
that his
against it.
troubles have been
Yeah.
troubles will soon be over.
I agree.
Well,
Wait,
until his son
his
plays
son
back.
needs to pay back his
Yeah.
loans. Yeah. So we can let him know it's his that his son is causing him his distress.
Most likely.
And then we can also head. We need to head back to Draxa to
Be
get
like, hey, we
some
hooked it up.
info from her for our raid tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
So you make your way back towards Orvington's money changers. As you begin to approach, you see Caffeine sort of sitting outside watching the bank.
Going back to work. Did you bring your foxgrass?
I did.
What?
The foxgrass for
Foxgrass.
15.
Well, whenever he said to get it for you, but he never like went and picked it up. Did you?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
guess
get
not.
the grass?
No.
What the fuck? Such a horrible master you are.
I'm not his master. I serve him.
That's what he said.
As you approach, Caffeine looks up. He's like, "Oi, governor, making your way back here, slumming with us, stew meat, folks, I suppose."
Good one. How's it going?
Just doing what you order me to, governor.
We are honored for your service, and I'm honored to serve you.
Just don't eat me later.
Good one.
Well,
Like eating foxes, I guess. Just you could have said no, governor. You didn't have to eat that fox, but you ate it, didn't you? You just dug right in and ate that fox.
Not like a whole one.
Just. Did it taste good?
Yar.
Yeah, it did.
it was
pretty-
red.
it was
His
pretty
defense
awful.
Was a red fox.
Can you do me a favor, governor?
Yes. What is
Can
it?
you dismiss me and reform me as some other creature that you don't want to eat? When we're done with all of this,
In a bugbear.
Fair
I
enough.
don't want to take the form of a tasty morsel for you. You might get hungry out on the mean streets of Absalon and just devour me.
In fairness, he will not be serving fennec fox because he thinks all fennec fox talk. So at least I saved one species of fox.
Also, he did.
Also, there's a friend for you. Prestidigitate doesn't look diseased.
You take the fox out of the bag of holding?
He's been out for a while. Obviously, he would have suffocated.
No, you said it was in the bag of holding. You never said
No,
it.
I took it out of here. No, when we came out of the restaurant, I said I took it out of the bag.
I don't remember that.
In my pocket. He did.
Because I've been tracking its suffocation.
No.
Timer.
I took it out when we got out of the tavern.
Well, in that case, it only had 10 minutes of air, and you were
Yeah,
talking to the
which is
barkeeper
why I was
for
trying to get
15,
that.
so it died before you ever left the tavern.
Oh, it's a good thing I can't keep track of time. All right, great.
I started a timer as soon as you put it in the bag, and you were talking to the tavern keeper for 15 minutes.
All right.
So it died. I'm sorry.
I was wondering about that, like in the bag of holding. I was like, I think it has 10 minutes of air.
Yeah, your fox died in the bag.
But at least it didn't get eaten.
No, it just suffocated instead of being killed quickly. It's great.
Alright, well now we know to bother the DM every 2 seconds and ask him how much time has passed. So now he can deal with that.
Bye.
I'm sorry. So I started a timer. I was like, oh, he's putting it in the bag. Like, it's only 10 minutes of air.
Then we had a
But then when he
meal.
took him out of the bag and put him in his pocket when he left,
I didn't hear
we
him
should
say
have
that he
known
took him out of the
died
bag.
He was dead then.
So I knew it was dead a million years ago.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say you took it out of the bag.
All right.
So I've had the timer running for like an hour now.
I threw it in a trash can back there.
You're like, you saved the fox, master.
No, he would have known he wouldn't. It was dead when he walked out. If he took it out of his
No,
body,
it
back
died
in the
and
car.
shit itself in the bag. I had to clean off some of our equipment.
I also did not hear you say that you pulled it out of the bag. I don't recall.
Did.
So.
I did too. Because
But yeah,
the girls listen.
Yeah, you guys all heard it, so corroborated it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
It's okay. It was dead anyway.
Could walk back and giving it to them like, all right.
Well, nothing's happened here at this bank, Governor. You look sad today.
It's okay, you'll be a crow tomorrow.
I've never had crow stew.
They can use tools.
Something
They
to
should
look
be
forward
extra.
to.
Master, you're not gonna let him eat me if you turn me into a crow, are you?
It doesn't matter.
I was there when
I
he
was just
said he
musing
ate
out
those
loud.
halflings at sea.
Yeah, but that's different.
Han eats a little bit of everything.
Those are desperate times. Desperate times.
What is it
Out at
desperate
sea.
times when you eat the fox?
No, foxes aren't people. So, I'll eat them.
I'm not people,
They're not people.
but we talking right now.
Not a real fox. Not a real fox.
It's not the same.
I'm a physical manifestation of magic that takes the form of a fox.
Right, you're magic. You're not an animal.
I'm the incarnation of this here man's patron, granting him access to all his mystical arts.
Which is about to
And
go
I look
there.
like a fox.
Yeah, but I wouldn't eat you. You're cool.
You're alright too.
Right
Alright,
on.
let's go talk to Ormington.
We telling this guy that his son's a dirtbag?
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
no.
100%.
As you walk inside, you see Ormington. He's kind of sweeping away. The blisters on his face have gone down a little bit from this morning when the wasps attacked him. He looks up. He's like, oh, the gods, yes. Welcome back.
We have discovered some information.
Did you find out who is vandalizing my bank?
Not so
necessarily.
much who has been vandalizing your bank, but why your bank has been vandalized.
Oh, please, do tell.
It is-
Anything to stop this.
It has not been an attack on you. Seems that your son is in for quite a bit of money to someone.
What? Who? Ormingtons don't want for money.
Maybe you should ask your son that question.
Who does he owe money to? What's going on?
A money lender that he has been taking out quite a bit of money from and has not been able to repay.
Who?
Well, you can ask him, I think. It's better if he tells you. But just ask him about the 100 gold he owes.
He owes 100 gold, and you won't even tell me who it's to?
That's his business. Can't reveal our investigations, you know.
Bastard. I'll have to have a chat with him then, and hopefully he'll tell me what's going on so we can put a stop to this.
We do not know the reason why he has taken this money. So it's not really our place to put anyone on the line for who he owes money to.
Yes, well, I'll have a chat with him and hopefully put a stop to it. I wish you'd just tell me so I could handle it myself and make sure this vandalism stops.
Yeah, see, that's why we don't want to. We're not telling anybody anything. Just know that that is the root cause.
We've been assured that this is the reason why there has been the vandalism on your property.
I guess I'll have to have a talk with him.
See that you do.
Yep.
Sweet. Problem solved.
Well, if he gives me an answer for what's going on and I can resolve this, I'll be sure to reward you, but with no other information and no promises to be able to stop anything, and you being unwilling to tell me what's really going on, I'll just have to rely on my son fessing up, I suppose.
We don't know what's really going on. Only
Yeah.
your son knows what's really going on.
Can't even see in the vault.
Oh my god!
Well, if I ever discover the truth behind everything, I'll be sure to seek you out and reward you properly, but you're being quite evasive here.
We hope you can get to the bottom of your son's problem.
I hope so as well.
Wow.
Dodgy and evasive questions don't help me very much.
Police business, you understand.
Why don't we
Quite frankly, I don't actually.
Why don't we-
I was hoping you would just tell me who was responsible
Because
and
I
we
don't
could
know why he
just
needs-
sweep this under
Like,
the
if your
rug and I
son
could take
owes
care of
money
it.
to somebody.
Because we don't need to see a
More
certain,
violence in these
a
streets.
certain
Yeah.
person.
It's not like he's gonna go and murder the person.
He
He
might.
doesn't have to do that. He can get somebody else to do
He
it.
might. In order so that nothing
all
about
say
his
in a
son
hive
comes
of
out.
Scum and villainy. It's gotta.
I'm not
It's
saying
quite
it necessarily.
uncharacteristic that he would request money, though. Are you sure you're correct?
We're not, but we don't know the truth unless we're able to speak to your son.
Quite strange. What moneylender would even loan to him?
Not a reputable
Well,
one.
maybe it wasn't 100 gold. Maybe in time because he didn't pay back, right? They got to 100
With interest.
because of interest and stuff.
In order to discern the real truth, we have to speak to all parties involved.
Well, I guess I'll take it from here, I suppose. He's not here at the bank, and you won't tell me anything else, so there's not much I can do.
Okay.
I mean,
You don't really want to cooperate with us either.
is there a reason? I don't want to tell him just because he might cause more violence, right?
No,
Yeah,
the fact
we
that
don't-
he's saying
Because
he's going to
he's
take care of
sweep it
it.
under the rug.
If he's
Yeah.
going to take care of it by talking to
You're
his
just
son
gonna
and
make more
finding out what
paperwork for
happens.
us.
I like
Great,
you
but
guys
That's
assume
crazy.
fine,
He's gonna
upstanding
take care
bankers
of
are
it
gonna
and
murder
then, yeah,
people.
He's gonna pay the money.
No, but if he's being a
Sweeping
dick
it
and
under the
saying,
rug.
I'm going to take care of it, why won't you just tell
Well,
me
maybe
who it
he
is?
actually literally means
He
like,
would
take
be
care
of
able
the
to
bag,
take
pay
care of
them.
the
Well,
money.
yeah, but
Oh,
then,
that's
but then
true.
why does it
Anymore.
why
didn't
does
think
it
about
not
it that
matter
way.
that he talks to his son and finds out what's going
Yeah.
on and then he pays them back anyway? Like
He
why,
might not be a
why do
good
we have to
father.
tell him?
Because we know the truth.
I'm not saying he has to be a
That's
good
what I would
father,
say.
but if his son will tell him what's going on,
If she didn't
Then
want
he
us
can
to
just
know
pay-
the truth, she wouldn't have said it, but she said it. So she would give her money back, and I guess it's
Oh, that's true. She did drop that hint.
Yeah, she did say it. Like,
She
hey,
just wants
Now
it.
we're
you should
kind of
tell
like,
him that your son knows me money. Didn't she just
We're just
say
making
that?
it harder for that to get resolved.
That's what I think she said. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
That's fair.
then we
Is that
come,
what she
are we
said?
being like
You should tell him
loan
that
sharks a
his
little
son
bit?
knows me money.
Hey, you owe money.
I mean, we're not threatening anything. We're just stating the
I'm trying
facts.
to foster a better spirit between him and his son and find out what the
Yeah.
hell is going on with his son so that he can talk to his son and find out what's going on. And then if he wants to just pay the guy off and his son can keep doing his shit, whatever. Like, not my problem at that point. But
Yeah,
this way he knows his son has a problem.
yeah. Talk to your son.
Talk
be
to
a good,
freaking
be a
son.
good
Be a
father.
good dad. Don't
For
be a,
God's
don't be a
sake.
jerk.
Ask some questions. Get involved.
I'm good with telling
I mean,
him.
I don't have kids.
I'm good with
but
telling him it's
just
just
saying.
I mean, worst case, we don't just get the reward. That's it.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Well, the reward is for telling him who's vandalizing his
Yeah.
stuff. It's not for telling him to go
Well, we
talk
don't-
to his son.
Well, we know it's not Jadroxa.
Yeah,
Jadroxa
no,
doesn't
that
have to go
she's the root
anywhere.
cause.
Jadroxa's
I don't
probably
know.
the problem.
I'm down.
He offered
no, I mean,
you
she
a
is a
reward for telling him who is responsible
It's not like
for the
she's-
vandalism.
She's bad.
But she's not actually responsible.
bad person.
She's hiring
No.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a horrible person.
She's a horrible
Yeah, she's a
person. I
horrible
just feel like
person.
we're covering up for her. But that's just
Well, we need that information. Well, that's okay. That's super evil. to say. We need that information first, and then who cares?
I don't know. See, this is why I have
See,
a
we're
hard time with this
overthinking it.
sometimes. No, because I'm trying to role play and be like, I
Yeah.
would try to encourage this guy to talk to his son in order to fix his son's problem, not just like, okay, cool, here's the name, give us our money, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit's gonna change. He knows anyway.
Huh?
He knows anyway.
Who knows anyway?
I mean, he's gonna end up doing the same thing, even if he finds out from his son.
Assuming his son tells him.
Assuming his son tells
So
him.
we're going way too. We're overthinking it. We should just.
Yeah.
we can just leave. It's fine. He has information. If you guys feel like that, it's fine.
You know,
We can tell him whatever.
I
It's
agree
fine.
with
No,
you
it's
guys.
cool. No, I am.
Yeah.
I'm way over role playing this
Yeah, yeah.
this in trying
You
to
want
like
to- you can tell.
foster a good relationship between a father and a
I
son.
wanna
The
reward,
game
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
care.
Yeah.
So
All right. You got
we
it.
need
You can tell
something
him.
today.
I
All
feel
right.
like she said that. She said, just tell him. So that's what we're
All
doing.
right, you
So
can
just
go.
tell him.
You go for it.
I'll just tell him.
What's her name? Because I don't know. her name.
Jadroxa.
Yeah,
Draxa in the photos.
Shadroxa? You're telling me he made a deal with what? With that crooked hobgoblin?
He needed gold for some reason and we don't know. And I guess
God.
his interest.
Of all the people he could have tried to borrow money from, that crooked, low-life hobgoblin, I'll put him out on the street himself. I'll disinherit him. Just unbelievable that he would turn to her.
Sorry.
Maybe he feels like he can't talk to you about
Just
whatever his
wait.
problem is.
Just hold on. And he rushes to the back, and as he comes back, he has a small pouch and a dull black sword. And he tosses them on the table before him. He's like, this was supposed to be that damn fool's inheritance. But if he's making deals with hobgoblins out on the street, he doesn't deserve it. He'll never be able to run a bank if he has that kind of money sense to take on such arduous loans.
You said it, pal.
I'd rather see it be put to use to somebody who actually knows what to do with it, with a little bit of fiscal sense behind them.
I'm very good with money.
How much does he owe her? I'll just take it out of the coffers and go pay her off myself and put this behind us. 100 gold.
100 gold, yeah.
Fool!
Hey, we can escort him over there so he's safe on the way in at least. The way out, you want any money? I mean, we're going that way anyway, right?
That's true.
It's that sword there you got.
Or we can take it for you too. Just I mean, if you want us to, but you can also take it. Like if you don't trust us, that's fine too.
I'll handle it. You've done more than enough.
We're going back that way.
I just can't believe somebody would enter into a loan with that shark. Toothy-faced lone
No disagreement.
goblin.
Lone goblin.
No
Her
disagreement.
rates are outrageous.
They're completely unfair and do not help anyone who needs the help.
Oh, might be legal so much is going.
Yeah, we're working to get you out. Is he giving us the sword?
Yeah.
Gold?
Yeah, and the
Okay.
pouch.
How
And
much?
he's like,
Okay.
let's. I have to
figure
lock
it
up.
out.
I have to go and
Okay, we're really
take
sorry
care of
for
this.
all the trouble, but we appreciate the reward.
I just can't believe it was Trajaxa. That fool. When I get my hands on him.
Yeah, you teach him a lesson, yeah. He'll never, do what you gotta do. Anyway, what's
won't
the
cross
sword
that
about
out.
here? Is it, so it's a family sword, or, it's got any magic on it?
Quite magical indeed. Forged out of rare cold iron. It actually has the ability to morph into various forms itself for whatever weapon you might have. I'm not a fighter type, so I don't fully understand it, but
Any weapons you have?
my great grandfather wielded it back in the day, and we've passed it down through the family through the ages.
You're telling me that can morph into any weapon?
That's what they say. It can shift into various forms.
Even a hatchet, you would think.
I suppose so. Yes.
Do you have to say a command?
Can I have the sword?
I mean,
None of us can use it.
Yeah,
Take, go for it.
I mean, does anyone else use swords? I feel like I am taking all the weapons.
Nope, it's all
oh,
good.
that's what you do.
Literally none of us use weapons except for you. It's a very balanced party.
Yeah.
I could use a weapon, can I not?
Both
No,
of us
you
are
have to
like,
take.
I need my hands free.
Yep.
Well, you're
No, you
skilled.
can
Yeah.
use.
You have training in some weapons. However,
I do too,
You,
but
I know.
you don't have
I mean, we
monastic.
can fool around if we
weaponry.
I have spells that are probably
This-
way more powerful. And plus, I don't fight that much, so.
One of your companions should probably try to
Obviously, you're gonna keep
quick
it, but
identify that.
I would like
Oh
to
yeah,
try
I
it.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what can it change.
You wanna go?
Yeah, you can take it right now. If it can turn
I can-
into any
I-
weapon, you can use the staff.
I can try quick ID.
No, I wouldn't use it. Like one time, I wanna,
Oh.
fool around and see what can.
Take a stab
You
at
can-
something.
yeah.
Okay.
Choose one of those knowledge skills to try to identify.
What would be knowledge skills?
You can use Arcana, Religion, Occultism, or
Is crafting one of them? It's not right. Shall
What the hell?
I make these?
Are you kidding me?
Can I make the identification attempt?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you also have
I rolled-
quick identify.
I rolled a
Okay.
15. I rolled a 4 twice in a row. What is up with this tonight?
Nat 20.
Nice.
You are just
I really
both
need. I
sides
need
of
to
the-
not bipolar in my freaking dice. This is terrible.
This sword is a +1 striking, shifting, low-grade cold iron longsword, exquisitely crafted. You even recognize that it comes from a distant city far to the north, the name of Carlsgrad.
Oh God. Really?
You know Carlsgrad?
Little.
So essentially the shifting rune, as an action, You can use an interact action on it, and the blade takes the shape of any other melee weapon that requires the same number of hands to wield. The weapon's runes and any precious material it's made of apply to the weapon's new shape. Any property runes that can't apply to the new form are suppressed until the item takes the shape in which they can apply. So you can shape it into a hatchet if you want.
Hell yeah. Does it stay a hatchet, or do I have to just morph back after I attack?
It'll stay in that form until you use an action to shift it to something else again.
Yep.
So you can keep shifting it between different forms as one action.
Morning Star.
Yeah.
Form of mace.
Yeah.
Form of hatchet. Form of, as long as it only takes one hand to
Right.
wield.
No halberds. No pole arms.
Nice.
Solid.
And it's made of
nunchuck.
cold iron. Low grade cold iron. That's a lot to probably toss into Hero Lab.
That's gonna be a fun custom item.
Yeah.
Cold iron, you know, this strange material with your nat 20 plus your whatever arcana for your 30, whatever, is exceptionally useful against fey creatures and demons.
All right.
Because
There's
it's
some new
made
trophies
from
for you.
pure sources and shaped with no heat at all.
This is how you find out when somebody's a demon. You just stab them and see.
This is very
Similar to the ancient fey legends of yore, where you would press iron to a fey and it would burn them from our realm.
Does this have an item level? Or does it not matter?
For the overall item,
Yeah.
it like at least item level 6, but it doesn't really
It
matter.
doesn't matter in Hero Lab?
No, it won't matter.
Okay.
You just have to program in the multiple runes. So +1 weapon potency, striking, which means it deals the double damage, then shifting, and then made from low grade cold iron. And you can program it as a hatchet if you want to, if you just want to shift it right on the spot. But
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as a hatchet.
And then the pouch.
as you look into the pouch, it glitters with gold inside.
Because you have the thing, the particles. Do you?
Do I?
Is there a particle?
Am I carrying everybody's gold?
No,
I think you
it's
had
all
You
this,
guys were
but-
all
It's all
splitting
been
it.
split up.
Yeah.
I'm too poor to have the particles.
Everything's been split up between everybody after every session.
Okay.
So if you spend a moment to count it as quickly as you can, it tallies up to about 300 gold pieces.
Oh shit!
So if you split that 4 ways, it would be 75 gold each.
No, I'm joking.
Like 1% on the way to a million.
Like,
Damn, bankers make so much money.
Damn, this shifting rune is expensive.
But you get to add for free.
Yeah.
It's normally 225 gold for a shifting.
75?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody will get 75 gold each if you want to add it to your character sheets.
Pull some
I'm glad
Hey,
we
we did
told them.
something today. Yes.
That would have
I can't do anything unless you tell me. Okay.
Big Ragnarok.
I guess we're on our way back to
Cold iron.
Shadroxa.
Low grade.
Yep, low grade cold iron.
Alright, I have a very badass hatchet now.
Yeah. So that hatchet should now, when you hit with it, it's going to be double the weapon damage dice. So instead of, I think your hatchet's
it's
regular
2D.
1d6, now it's 2d6 with the +1 hit.
I'm getting rid of
But
that.
it doesn't return magically to your hand if you
Not-
throw it. Only
not that
one of them returns to your hand.
My god, if I hit with this, it's gonna be so ridiculous. I'm let's go kill some shit. Let's go fight this guy. This girl, this bugbear lady. She's running in. Yar!
Let's go back to Shadroxa so that we can
Yeah.
Get that info.
get the info.
And tell her she's gonna get her money. So.
You guys make your way back towards Trajaxa's Cheap Loans. And as you knock again on the stout door, it slides off to the side, and then you quickly hear the sound of deadbolts unlocking. She swings over. She's like, my friends, welcome back so soon. Do you have something for me, perhaps?
Well, we can assure you that your 100 gold coins will be returned soon. Since we talked to the bank owner, and he heard about his amazing son.
Very well. I appreciate that you were so forthright in taking care of that little problem for me. I thought his son was never going to tell his father. The money just kept racking up.
Yeah.
He told him.
But more than that, your record is hereby expunged, and you will get your business license. The muckrakers are on board.
Ah, so you have my permit on you.
No. We have to do some work for the muckrakers first.
Then
But it has been...
I don't understand why you're here yet.
If that's not good news to you, then I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's good news, but, words are cheap. Almost as cheap as my loans, in fact.
Well,
But paper speaks volumes.
you have to understand that these things cannot just happen immediately.
Of course.
Something that the thing that we need to do to get this piece of paper requires some information from you. What do you know about that building, that sweatshop on the dock?
That's Drone's favorite place to hang out. The laborers come. They work hard. Under the whip of Drone and his masters.
He's got a whip.
And his people.
How many of them are in there in terms of slave masters or whatever? Labor head, whatever, foreman?
No, I've never visited the place myself.
But you know that he has like a gang, essentially.
I did tell you that Person Drone was a well-connected member of the local gangs the last time you visited, did I not?
You did.
Interesting information there.
Oh shit. Just gonna let him know. Is that, we came here to tell her that to try to get more information on it, right? That was the whole deal.
Yeah.
I would.
But so she's not. Anything else? Know anything else about the actual facility itself?
Not really.
Well,
I try not to get involved with illegal activities much. Gotta keep your hands clean after all.
I bet. Yeah, it makes sense. I get you.
Indeed. And if we can't come back after getting our hands dirty, you're not going to get your business license, so we need all the information we can get.
I've told you everything that I know about Person Drone.
Camera, TV. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Where does he actually live? Where was that? Where you said something about a globe? Where does he actually keep that? In his house?
Probably, where he in his office, like I said.
Which would be down at the thing.
Probably. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You are.
Let's go smash some worlds.
Yeah. I gotta go see a doc about a bugbear. So I'll see you later.
Of course. Be sure to swing by once you have that permit in your hand.
Yeah.
Who knows? I might need to borrow some money.
Oh, you want to borrow some money?
Guards don't make a lot of money. Sometimes you need something.
True. I'm always willing to cut a special deal for a member of the Absalonian Guard.
What a lady.
Sweet. All right, we out?
We out.
We out, fam. Let's go.
It's pieces.
All right. It's a couple hours till nightfall. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Yeah, while we're
potions.
while we're hanging, I would like to heal me and Zaya's 1 point.
Hey, 1 HP.
Yeah, we should go to that doctor and see if she's got health potions.
We do
Yo.
have potions each.
We only have one.
have one.
I'm talking
Yeah, but we're
like.
more tanks than the
Yeah, she might still be there.
But then
Who
these
knows?
are gonna hit harder than before too.
Yeah, that bugbear. Did you see her?
Yeah, she had a giant sword and a whip.
I have 3 lesser potions. That's all I have.
I only have 1 lesser potion.
Okay, you're fully healed.
Didn't take much. In fairness.
I
Did
gotta
you roll
just the
2
same.
zeros?
Yeah. And that's that.
Well, shit.
That's weird. I want to increase 1 hit point and it doesn't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Increase and nothing happens. That's your floor?
Yeah, my words.
You might need to just.
Maybe refresh.
I did. It's all good
Sorry.
now.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I want to go try to find some more health potions real quick.
Okay.
Alright, so you head back towards the shopping district, or do you want to head back towards like that doctor's office?
Yeah, is Alsamara still around? Maybe she's
Yeah,
got some.
you could head back that way.
All right,
She's like,
I'm gonna take a quick trot over there.
you head back over. As you knock on the door, she opens it. She's like, oh, on. You startled me.
Oh, well,
Is there anything I can help you with?
madam? I don't know.
How doesn't she?
Yeah, a lot.
I heard it
Han
mentioned.
knows a lot of ladies in the districts here.
That's all they say when you go.
Good evening, madam. Do you have any health potions for sale?
I could part with a few healing potions. Yes, indeed. What kind are you looking for?
What's
Whatever the strongest ones you got.
The strongest that I have. Ah. Well, let me just check and browse through my inventory here real quick, which may or may not load
she has some grenades
appropriately.
or something?
What kind of ammunition you got?
Do you have any advice into
Looks like
knocking on conscience of
easy
bugbear?
How, if you had to fight him, would you
You would have to fight the bugbear. What would you do?
Would you rather fight 1 bugbear-sized halfling or 100 halfling-sized bugbears?
You asked that in character?
Yeah.
One bugbear-sized halfling, of course. 100 halfling-sized bugbears would overwhelm you and probably kill me.
Yeah, true.
They could stab you 100 times with their little swords.
Yeah, that would be terrifying. I'm with you
Hit
on
them
that.
with their giant maces.
I guess a bugbear-sized halfling would just be like, you know, a regular dude.
Like a human.
Dude size.
It'd be like your size,
Yeah,
perhaps.
yar.
It's like, well, I do have 3 lesser healing potions and 4 minors in stock right now.
How much for the lot?
Well, 3 lesser healing potions.
Carry the 2.
Abacus comes out. Click, click, click. Or however math
It'd
works.
be, for all of them combined,
I mean, Lily
I mean, I
doesn't
just
need
got
it.
75. Well, these are for
it
me.
would be 52 gold.
What?
What?
52 gold.
Wait.
Yeah,
hold
go
on.
ahead. Go
For
ahead.
3 lesser
75.
and 4 minors.
Wait, now I gotta do math. 7, 10,
Why do you need
107.
all of them for you?
I have 107
Leave
gold
for
now.
others too. I'll buy
107 minus what? 52?
Yeah,
You
52.
just asked me how much to buy all of them.
I forgot how to
No,
do math.
I said I want to buy one too, and he
Yeah.
said it's all for them, for him.
Oh, 55 gold. I'm not really buying stuff. Alright, I'll take it.
Very well. She pulls out the vials and places them on the counter for you.
That's all.
Alright.
I feel like you got it wrong.
We're cool.
Or that's probably exactly the
That's
price
the
when
exact-
you go, yeah.
Exact price.
So
Yeah, alright, so
nothing for free.
I have 55
Each
gold.
lesser costs 12, each minor costs 4.
Cool. So, what was it again? How many lesser?
3 lesser, 4 minor.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Can I buy a lesser one from you, or you want to keep them all? What is serious?
What? Yeah.
Wow.
These are mine.
Yeah, I get
You watch as Han buys all the potions and starts slipping
Alright,
up
your turn.
into his like
We're like in
bandolier,
line and we're like, dude.
putting him on his pocket. He turns it out. He's like, okay.
I have 3 lesser and I can heal you. So,
Yeah.
and I don't
I'll give
have to
you-
heal anybody. I don't have to choose to heal anyone.
No, I'll
He's
hand
got like
him
a
out.
bandolier of potions.
No, I'll hand him out. Like, what do you want? You want a lesser?
No, I don't want anything, don't worry.
No, I was joking.
She doesn't want anything from you.
I was kidding around.
I don't think
As,
you are.
as you leave, she starts to close the door and she's
I
like,
was hosting
be sure to
events,
visit
you know.
again, Han.
Oh, I will.
Ooh.
Tip of the top hat. Oh, I will.
Somebody's gonna be sexually active.
Yeah.
See you soon, too.
I got some business to take care of,
She
and
was
I'll
like
come
somebody
back
who
for you.
gives her
I
money.
think she swings both ways, or many ways, whatever.
true.
How you say it.
Maybe she just says see you soon to everybody.
Especially if they're about to
Maybe
be
she
free.
actually, you know,
Is what the guy said.
yeah, she's living up to the accusations.
Yeah.
But I'll give you a lesser.
No, it's okay for now. I have one.
Doctor by day.
All right, fine.
Doctor.
Oh, doctor.
All right.
Anything else you guys want to do before?
Is there anything to do?
It would have been cool to
mean-
rest so I can get some fur because we never rest. After this session, I really want to take a long rest so
Yeah.
I can
3 lesser.
use the
But we have to meet her tonight. You can't.
What? Yeah,
We have to meet her tonight,
yeah,
so
I'm
we
just
can't long
saying, don't
rest.
forget after
Yeah.
everything, I really need
Yeah.
to.
Well, I would also like to regain my spell slots. So.
Yeah, that would be cool because we never do a long rest. So
But to do a long.
Well, it's all been one
rest.
day so far.
oh yeah, I guess
Since we long
Yeah,
rested.
we'd have to sleep for like 8 hours.
the longest day ever.
It's been a single day. It's just split across 2 sessions because there's a lot going on as you investigate, as we prepare to go into the night.
Okay.
Is there anything else that we need to do in the puddles, or add 75?
I'm open to finding some weapon at some point, but I don't think I can afford anything that does more damage than I do. So.
The other thing I'm really got my eyes on is a meta magic Ikaran, which takes longer gold than I have.
Well, we did look at all the cases on the list, right? We have 6. Right? We looked
Did we look at all 6? Did we miss one?
I don't think we did.
You've investigated all the case files.
We have.
This sweatshop raid is the last.
It's like
Of the
extra.
files.
That was a bonus.
Well, there
it's
was
free.
a case file that asked you to go to Caesarea because she was asking for some help with a
Yeah,
problem.
that's
Oh,
the
that's
last
right.
one.
Okay.
And it happens to
Yeah.
interface with Tradoxa. So you haven't gotten Tradoxa's information yet, but it is there. So you guys are good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yar.
You guys kind of rest, chill out, bandage wounds, recover a bit as the sun starts to set. Siddig, roll me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, that's not
What,
good.
why? Are you still cursed of some sort?
What's my forward?
I think it's
There we
because
go.
you ate the fox stew. I have to go 42 too. You better use a fucking hero point.
28.
If not, they're gonna poop your pencil.
All right.
Can I get the
We're here to take you down. Oh god.
Oh,
fox
no, no.
poisoning?
God damn, that would be hilarious.
I can't be in the fight because I have food poisoning from eating a fucking fox.
Yeah.
And you guys are fine. I had like a little bit.
Yeah, you never had to do fortitude. You never know. Did you?
I didn't have to do a fortitude check, so I don't think it's because of those two.
Why else would you?
I don't know. Maybe I'm about to have to do one.
Nope. It was just sitting. All right.
Interesting.
As you guys begin to circle up to prepare to enter into the nighttime raid, let's just make a call here. We are 3 hours and 35 minutes into the session. We typically end at 4 hours. I
Combat
don't
is not
think
gonna last 25 minutes.
we can finish a single combat in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's
So
just a fucking raid.
I'm thinking we'll pick up the next session with the sweatshop. We'll set that up, and we'll end a little early here tonight, but
That's cool.
On that note, as we prepare to wrap up, as always, we join our Discord. We'll be here for Agents of Edgewatch in 2 weeks. We don't have a game next week because Skies of Icarus is on the side. However, I do have a special announcement today for those of you who may not be tracking. We only have maybe 2 more sessions with Han. Unfortunately, he is preparing to move away, and he's going to be leaving us. So
We've actually decided.
I've got to go out to sea again. The sea calls to me.
We've actually decided we need you in our group, so you can't actually.
Oh, well,
so you can't move.
Yeah.
I'll put it all on.
You can't move because you have to stay with us here in Agents.
Yeah, because it's actually not going to be the same with just the 3 of us.
It's not gonna work.
So unfortunately, as sad as we are that you are leaving, I want to take this opportunity before your last session. We have a small parting gift for you, actually. I want to make sure that this gets in with the movers. So you don't have to carry this with you. So you've been playing Pathfinder with us for the last year or so. When you move away, you are a great player for the team, and maybe it's time for you to step in and learn to DM a little bit.
Yeah,
so
man.
we got you the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Beginner's Box.
Wow.
Has a story, character sheets, pawns, everything you need to teach people how to play Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So hopefully it proves useful for you when you go off on your next journey. You can help find another group or find a GM to run that for you.
I can take over.
Or you can become a
Just like-
GM as you go on to your next adventure.
Make sure I'm on Twitch so we
A
can see
small
Yeah.
mini adventure for you, and the movers can pack it up. And we've still got 2 sessions with you if I'm doing my math right.
Yep.
So we should be good to go. I just wanted to give that to you now so that it makes it in your moving boxes, and you don't have to lug that around
Brain on
everywhere.
the plane, be like, who wants to do a quick game? Do a one shot here.
Big session, 8 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, on a plane.
On that note, that's it for tonight, and we will return in 2 weeks where we will invade the sweatshop of Person Drone and see if we can figure out more information
Week is these 2.
about the Copper Hand and what bank they're trying to rob and how they plan to do it. Thank you, and have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.